The Tin Can Brothers is a comedy trio and purveyor of sketches, films, musicals, and mayhem. Their father, Lionel Tin Can, was born the son of a lowly farmhand in Mississippi, but rose to great heights during America's early industrial period. Instilled with their father's drive for greatness and sensible taste in fashion, the boys moved west at a young age to pursue their own visions of grandeur. Young Joey, the dreamer, Corey, the muscle, and Brian, the engineer, pooled their earnings from a summer carnival kissing booth in order to buy their first digital video camera, something unheard of at the turn of the century. Equipped with unimaginable technology and power, they could have done anything. But they didn't. In fact, they did absolutely nothing. Now in 2014, with the advent of much better technology, these living and breathing anachronisms have decided to dust off the old digital picture box and make some talkies. Subscribe now. And what I just read was the actual about section that they have on the TinCanBros YouTube channel. I did not change a single word in there. I just decided to put some, old-timey American voice narration over the top of that. So there you have it. That's what we're in for today. Welcome or welcome back. I am Jacob.
I am Aiden.
And together we are
the Butter Bunch. Caw.
So we finally made it. People have been telling us for ages to look into TinCanBros, a comedy trio that we didn't know existed. We knew of the members, but not that they had formed their own separate trio and that, it would be of that nature. And we also didn't know that they had their own set of other musicals and such. That also parodies either different genres or specific IP that we might be missing out on. So,
question: do you think this is going to be a genre parody, or do you think this is going to be very specifically
the Butter Bunch?
Like a yeah. Oh my god. Anyways,
did you have your headphones on or something and you just like, oh wait, no, I'm away from my AFK right now. I need to get back quickly.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Yep.
I had to bring I thought your speech was gonna go on longer, and I had to bring my dogs inside, and so I was like, oh, sure, this will happen quick, right? And it didn't.
No.
So okay. So to answer Aiden's question, I think this is going to be a genre parody because that's mostly what it seems to be saying. So we're probably.
I mean, hey, this will help for a future project of mine that I'm kind of working on. You know what it is. Ominous. You know, I've discussed it with you.
Oh, okay, that one.
The viewers do not know what this is.
Yeah, I didn't make any assumptions like just as to which one you're referring to. I thought it would be if you had something new, then maybe. But yes, I do know which one you're talking about. Okay. Also, we got a request from Prisoners. Please email TinCanBros to make a musical about giraffes.
Why specifically giraffes?
Do they just accept emails?
Well, I mean, they receive them.
Where are the TinCanBros located?
That doesn't mean they want them.
Where are they located, perhaps?
What is their address?
I was asking.
I think they do say in some places, but not in the about section, unfortunately.
I was gonna ask because if they're hiring, I'll work for them. Put fingers together.
Okay, we haven't even watched any of their content yet, and you're already like, I'm sign me up for this.
Listen, I would love to work on a theater production. What do you mean? I love theater.
Then how about we make a theater production then?
Yeah, let's make a theater production. You know
what?
Yeah,
we can do that. Like,
let's do this right here, right now. No, Butter. We're not streaming TinCanBros anymore. We're streaming us making a theater production.
I think we probably should stream TinCanBros on account of the fact people have asked us for months to watch their content.
Yeah.
So we should probably do that first and then talk about some theater ideas. Because I did mention the idea of doing a Dragon Ball parody at some point.
It's called
the channel.
It would be called Lizard Square X.
Okay. Fair enough. Anyway, Jacob is to chill something to the full sense of copy. I destroyed by us crying soon. I don't know what we're in for. I don't know if we're gonna cry. I know we're gonna laugh. Right? That's for sure. That's always.
I know we're gonna. I know we're probably gonna
laugh?
Cry. Not because I know anything about this musical. I know one detail about this musical. Sorry, two details. Sort of.
It has spies in it.
That's one of those details. Yes.
Oh, okay.
No, that is one of the two details.
Yes.
but everyone in chat, even before we started stream, was like, "Oh, time to get the tissues. Oh, time to cry." And so clearly, this is going to be an emotional.
I don't cry easy. Well, actually, I cry quite easily. What do you mean? But you know what I mean.
All right then. Also,
I think the last
film, one more musical. You're in for a treat. This is an amazing musical. All right.
I think the last not musical. I think the last theater show that I watched that.
Okay.
I think the last theater show that got like some proper like more negative emotion that it like coming out of me was an Iliad, which is like a one-man show where it's like it's essentially just like a retelling of the Iliad, but presented in a way that modernizes it just enough to show you the horrors of war.
We love war.
Isn't that kind of the whole point of the Iliad in the first place? Why does that need modernization to be understood?
Because when you read the Iliad, it doesn't come across as well in modern day.
That's just the audience, not, you know. The same thing with Shakespeare. People are like, oh, no one's going to understand this stuff now. It's like, well, you know, think for a bit.
When I saw Shakespeare play, I understood every other word. So,
okay. That's a good 50% right there, you know.
That's not great in a script. I would like to know at least 90 to like 95% of the words at all times, you know.
How will you learn if you always see stuff you know?
Yes, sorry, I'm just sitting here learning Shakespearean English right before the play, you know. No big deal.
Well, not right before. I mean, like, you know, during it, you see the context in action and you understand what they mean afterwards.
Well, I would like to understand what's happening while it's happening, not after the fact. Be like, oh, that's what was happening. Oh, it's so obvious now. I'm not rewatching a play like 17 times to be like,
I feel like you're not a fan of the mystery genre then.
No, I
will say actually,
I like the mystery. I don't like to have to understand every single action. Like, I like to figure things out in a language I understand. That's like me going to like a Spanish play and be like, oh, that's what's happening. Oh, it's so obvious.
Fun fact, I actually,
now it's like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, fun fact. I actually, one of the first fully Spanish things I ever watched was this movie called the Loonies on Wheels, which is just the Loonies are like the Spanish version of the Muppets. I don't know how my dad found that because we hadn't moved to Spain yet. But yeah, at the time when I watched it the first time, we understood like almost nothing whatsoever. It was still a fun time, you know. And now afterwards, we still have the DVDs. I pop it on sometimes, and I'm like, yeah, this is here's the stuff that I might have missed out on. But honestly, you know, you still get it anyway. You know, guy tries to sabotage motorbike race, hijinks ensue. It's yeah.
I think what it is that if the older a piece of media is, the more we detach it from modern day, and so I think that's the point of modernization for that sort of stuff, to show that nothing is actually changed.
Yeah, you say that, but also like the whole reason that you know older works survive in the first place most of the time is for how universal their appeal is and how relevant the themes still are.
You know what? You're so right, Jacob. You're so right. You know, that's why Romeo and Juliet survived this long, right, Jacob?
I mean, human idiocy is universal, so...
Now you're pulling that card. No, Jacob. You cannot be like, it survives because it was a good thing, and then be like...
I guess pedophilia is
I never said
because
it was a good thing. I don't like The Great Gatsby either, but that survived, you know, for as long as it has.
The Great Gatsby it sucks a lot. It sucks.
Yeah, so exactly. Like I'm just bringing that up.
I just find it funny you're saying that as like a Romeo and Juliet hater. I mean, it's all right now. It's just fine. But like, it's
look, man, just watch an Iliad. Yeah. Watch an Iliad and then come back to me. Trust me, it's worth it. It's good. I watched it. I can speak for it.
But I also think most Shakespeare stuff's kind of not that great. I just hate the romance element in a lot of Shakespeare stuff. It'll be like they'll have like one or two interactions, and then it'll finally go into like, we're in love. Oh my god, I love you so much. Like you just met the man.
I think
Why
he
are you in
described
love?
I think he described half of Disney's back catalog of films.
Yeah, that's also not great too.
Again,
but,
a
like,
thing that survives to the modern day.
But it's
Stuff
like,
can survive and not be good. That's the point where we're writing Romeo and Juliet. You know.
but I mean, I just don't like how Shakespeare's plays like have like those romance, like especially the romance between Olivia and Sebastian sucks so bad.
Yeah,
They
40 they're not
barely
the main
interacted.
characters. 40 they're not the main characters, so you know that's that ends up becoming much more minor than say in Romeo and Juliet, where it is like the entire focus.
Everyone just
I will
falls
say
in love so
I'm
fast
not
in
really a
Shakespeare
huge
plays.
fan of the. I'm not a huge fan
Twelfth
of the
Night is supposed to
romance
give into
genre.
madness.
I would say I'm not a huge fan of the romance drama genre in general. So
Mhm. Yeah.
it's,
Didn't
and I
talk about
think
Romeo and
part of it
Juliet
is
Romeo and Juliet
because
takes itself seriously.
I think the only romantic type things that have really gotten to me, or the ones that I've really enjoyed are the ones, because I think the problem I have with it is that I feel like a lot of romance doesn't feel realistic enough, or it's not extravagant enough. It's always in this weird middle ground where they're trying, but not enough. It's always missing one side or the other, right? I like it whenever it has a little bit of that danger to it, right?
Yeah, so you like potentially
in-
toxic romances? That's good to know.
Sure, yeah.
What?
In
That was a
Rip in
joke.
the,
Oh
yeah,
my god.
in Rip in the Dark, there's a romance that's there, but it's very unclear about whether it's two-sided or not. There's a lot of moral questions about it. There's a lot of manipulation that you could debate or not debate. And so I think that's quite cool.
Because everyone in Rip in the
whereas
Dark is unstable.
Whereas for something like House of Leaves, that's also, despite being a horror book, also works as a romance novel, funny enough. And there's a moment around the end that really got me where I was like, man, it is not very often that I see like a romance moment in any piece of media. I'm like, man, what a badass.
Yeah, because that's usually not. This is not what you're supposed to think.
You were meant to be like,
situations.
oh, I'm so glad they were happy together because they deserve happiness.
Yeah.
No, but
or
romance
you end up watching a show where a romance happens and then you end up getting kind of like, oh my god, here we go again. Like, God, I watched True
but
Blood,
stories
and, like, half
are
the
intrinsic.
romances annoyed me. It's like, why are we retreading this ground? This ended horribly last time. Now they're getting married. Of course they are. Of course they are.
No, but stories are intrinsically built on conflict, so therefore romance must then be brave.
I mean, not that much conflict. Depends on the amount of depends on the kind of conflict.
Most romance stories come with some form of conflict attached to them.
Depends on how it's executed and the kind of conflict. Like, if it gets abusive, you don't really want to tread that kind of ground.
I mean, a lot of writers do.
Yeah, well, some writers end up treading that ground and don't realize they're treading that ground. They'll have one person in a relationship be extremely abusive, and then and they don't realize it, but like they expect the audience to go, "Ah," and then everyone's just going, "No, red flag, run, girl, he's not good for you."
Well, it's also because like we all get like the sense of like write what you know, right? But the problem is that in a lot of stories, most things in stories are heightened for the sense of the entertainment. But romance, I feel, is always tied a lot more realistically, when I think that should be heightened with everything else.
Cool. Anyways, who's starting? Okay.
I tried pausing it because I wanted to, because I didn't want to interrupt, but I guess it just seemed to. Oh, now my screen's gone.
Jacob, you silly.
Okay, now
Yeah,
my
we just
screen's
see a
back.
black screen.
Well, yeah, because it hasn't started yet.
So
Okay.
I guess it looks like we're starting with some sort of cinematic, which is pretty cool.
Yes. So in my extensive, why is it playing again? Oh, it's on my other
It's
end.
not playing. It's not playing for us. We just see a black void.
No, it was the tab itself because I was downloading videos. While you two were talking about stuff that we're going to bring up in the video probably. But yeah, now I've got all the stuff prepared. Yeah. So in my extensive research, by which I mean mildly scrolling through the TinCanBros channel a few hours ago, I found out that Spies Are Forever was not just a musical. It originally started out, I believe, with this short, I'm going to call it. So this is I guess the source material that then got expanded into Spies Are Forever, I think. And based on the comments, it seems like it's going to have
If hell
more
is
references to
forever,
it,
then
which is
heaven
okay.
must be a lie. If angels could do whatever and remain in the sky, the rules are shades of gray when you don't do what you say.
What
Yes.
triggered this?
Uh,
No, that's not an answer. What?
Spies.
What?
Spies are forever. Hell is forever. Then heaven must be a lot.
All right, fine. In that case, diamonds.
No,
Are
I don't
Forever.
know.
Which, if anything,
yeah,
Diamonds
you
Are Forever is a
haven't got
much
there
more
yet.
relevant reference. That's an actual James Bond film.
Haven't seen
That's the
James
Kickstarter
Bond.
trailer. Is it not? It could be. I don't know, but these two
I don't
like
know
trailers,
what
so
I've been
either way, it
told.
makes sense.
Fair. If it's the Kickstarter trailer, it might be more of a prologue than anything.
Okay, I've pressed the button now, and I've frozen.
Oh, we see it. Boom, boom.
Okay, good. You two watch it then.
Yeah, Jacob's not gonna know anything.
Don't drink your response. Don't throw that down. That could be evidence. Don't throw down the whiskey. No, that could be evidence against you. It has your saliva. They could get your DNA. No.
I still can't see any of this.
Don't
No,
mind
don't
these
drink that.
amazing
No, don't
choices.
throw it on the ground. They can use that as evidence. I can only imagine what's going through Jacob's mind. This definitely isn't spooky, Ghost Kitty. Where are you getting spooky from?
Ooh, spooky.
The opening, clearly. The
It's
part
not-
that
How this isn't actually very
specifically
spooky. I mean,
stated.
it's more mysterious because spy stuff. That was pretty clever.
It's just in the middle of the night.
Dot 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 dot. Bop 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 bop. Why'd you change to a suit from your like beanie and
easy.
like black outfit?
Too damn easy.
Are you going for like a party? Dar dar.
That's the first line
Bit of spice
mentioned so far.
Oh, yeah. He got
Well, that was quite abrupt.
Wakey, Mr. Mega.
I think that's the point of the mask.
Well, no surprise here. Sergio Santos.
it is making all this more
Black
confusing.
market arms dealer.
Oh, it's
Inside your compound could use
it's
a
the guy
security
that we see
upgrade.
in almost every Starkid
Also,
production, but I still can't remember the name of.
Deep.
It's
Long hair
homeless
guy,
guy.
I'm pretty
Most
sure.
likely.
Long hair guy.
Is your famous
Tarzan.
arrogance, beggar.
Homeless guy.
I
Not
knew
her.
you couldn't resist the
Joey
opportunity
Richter,
to vault
that's his
right
name.
in if you thought the facility was.
Oh my god, no.
Oh. See, and this is the second thing I knew about Spies Are Forever
Oh.
that involves
Bumming a break
Nazis.
from building bombs and being a barbarian.
I mean, you know.
It would have been funnier if
Ooh.
you'd ended with a B.
Wait, is that Neo
And
from the
from this
Matrix?
point on, I have no idea what's happening.
Ben duties.
Whoa.
Eccentric, reclusive.
Join the
lying
club.
tech
It's Neo. Baby, it's Neo.
could possibly
This
bring
video is 10 minutes long, and it's
together.
not going to display for me at any point. Oh wait, I can pause it apparently.
No, you restart it. You
Oh.
restart it! Ah!
I actually can't see it. I'm just going to randomly scroll to a point where I think you guys might have been at. Oh, no.
Okay.
Never mind. It's back. Now I can see everything. Okay. Where were we? Like, what?
We
what
were
is
about
happening on
here. We were about here. We were getting introduced to our.
We were in
three
the
Bond
scene,
villains
yes.
over here.
Okay, so any VOD watchers, again, this is the first I'm seeing of any of this, I could not tell.
From
All
building
right,
bombs and being a barbaric asshole.
and I couldn't hear.
It would have been funnier if you'd ended with a B.
It was intentional, you shitface.
Ben
Probably
Duties.
wasn't.
Eccentric, reclusive, and blind tech billionaire. What could possibly bring the three of you together?
Well, we
What a
have
natural
money.
certain
line.
intel on a certain project.
And we're certain that you're involved.
Am I?
Enough of this nonsense. I do not see
This is why I put this trailer on, by the way, because I know
the
they
point
changed.
in dragging this
comments
out.
that,
Why don't we just torture the
Ew, eye
information
patch.
from it?
Oh, at least buy me dinner first.
Cut the crap, nigga, and tell us about the musical, huh?
Musical, eh? Enlighten me, ladies.
Do you want to go first?
That's it. We know you're producing a spy-themed comedy musical in Los Angeles this November.
Oh, dude, there's no way.
Well, that's where they're based, apparently.
Really?
We can't do it by then.
In Los Angeles this January.
Maybe a month more.
Late February, early March. Confirm or deny, Mega.
Brazenly bombastic, friend. But I'm gonna need a little more information.
Well, we also know it is being produced and written by some guys who call themselves the Tin Can Brothers.
Oh, by the way, for someone's eyes only, that's a reference to a James Bond film called For Your Eyes Only. Also, Spies Are Forever is also this James Bond film called Diamonds Are Forever. So, you know.
Sounds like a couple of hacks.
They are. I'm sure they are.
I imagine it must pain you to know that we are aware of TalkFine's involvement in the project.
Who's TalkFine?
Do you mean the,
The
international
company
heartthrobs
involved
and
in
all-around
helping-
stand-up guys Clark, Baxtresser, and Pierce Siebers?
No idea who any of them are, but yes.
Rumor has it
I hadn't heard of them
that
either
they'll be
until.
composing all the original music of the show. It seems like we've
Maybe
gotten our hands
watch
on
the
some of
movie
that
and we can
music.
find out.
It's playing in this very room.
Well, I don't think we're going to find out much about TalkFine themselves unless they get directly mentioned in the musical, but we'll learn of their work when we see it.
Right now.
Oh, you hear that?
What?
I think that's
does
their
that
like it's not a watermark, it's not like a visual thing, but you know how sometimes you'll hear in like a different track or something where it's like Butter Bunch Beats or something. So I think that's kind of like their, signature thing.
When are we doing Butter Bunch Beats, by the way, now?
We haven't made any music on this channel in like 3 years.
Butter Bunch Beats coming soon to your local thing. I want to make a song, Jacob. Let's make a song.
We had this conversation a while
We've
ago.
been talking about making a song. You make a song. You need to sing along.
All right, fine. We'll make a CAMPFIRESONG song someday.
No, what you're talking about?
Ay, Dios mío, this guy is like unbelievable. Too fair.
You know, just saying the spy guy is, pretty.
I mean, he's supposed to be. If you think about the archetype he's trying to represent right now.
Fuck.
Okay, Mr. Mega. Listen, this has gone on far too long. We gotta wrap this up. And I gotta clean up this room for my niece's quinceañera. We got a pony. We got a magician.
Curt Mega's the actor's real name. Not a good cover-up spy name, but again,
He's gonna be
makes
great.
sense.
So let me level with you. We know the identities of your operatives in the field.
Or do you?
Dear God!
I mean, it looks like they do.
In heaven, hallowed be thy name. It's a reference to the Christian religion.
Please, just tell us, where is your funding coming from? You see, in order to kill the octopus, you must first remove the head. Is this the one about the tentacles or? Ah, shit.
Yes!
No,
We
no,
must
the tentacles
cut it
grow
off
back.
at its source. Who's funding this operation?
Your mom.
What's so goddamn funny? Nobody. Nobody is funding this operation.
Who is
For
this
now.
Mr. Nobody?
Nobody, as in no one.
It was nobody, nobody.
Is funding this operation. Yet.
Spies are forever. It's a musical. It's about spies. Curt magazine, the spy musical. He is the spy. Whoa.
Martinis.
Wait, why didn't you take the gun out of his hand, out of his clothes? You didn't check him for more weapons?
Spies are forever. It's
Seems like
about
an oversight.
directed by Corey Lubowich.
Hop in the car. Let's go.
This kind of reminds me of the Curtis Electricity song.
When Mary Kate Wiles. It's
Is that the actual character's name, the Femme Fatale? I mean,
They don't have names, they just have archetypes.
I am very surprised because like most of, particularly in the James Bond series, most of the female leads have very, very suggestive pun names.
Pussy galore.
For is the most famous example. There are plenty more, I assure you, but yeah, that's the one everyone thinks of. Okay, she does have a name. I am very afraid. No one in the chat say what it is. Anyway.
save the world again.
Buckle up.
Spies. Hey, who's under there? It's Al Fallick.
He's
playing
the lamp
name.
apparently.
Get the girl again.
It's gonna be a while.
Again?
Brian Rosenthal.
Hit him in the helmet. Not gonna do anything.
Where's the money? Where's the bomb?
Lauren Lopez.
Spies are forever. Lauren Lopez.
And naturally, of course, another James Bond reference. That's the classic look that Blofeld has in You Only Live Twice.
God, when I do that spy theme project, I'm gonna have the villain look like that. It's gonna be amazing. Just petting a cat
I mean,
with the eye patch, like,
that again, that is literally Blofeld.
yes.
Fun fact: Roald Dahl wrote the script for that movie.
I have no idea what that is, but yes.
Oh no.
What? I don't know things.
Have you perhaps heard of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, James and the Giant Peach, Fantastic Mr. Fox?
Yes.
Yeah, Danny Champion of the World, okay, etc., etc. Well, Roald Dahl wrote all those.
TinCanBros.
Spies.
Oh, interesting.
TalkFine.
Butter Punch Beats.
It's done. Yeah, I'll tell them.
Yeah, defeat 3 James Bond
hold on, I'm getting a
villains
call.
in like 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's more
Crazy.
important. Jeez.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be home for dinner tonight. I'm sorry. Yeah, I did.
Another
Yeah, I
spy.
saved the world.
Don't have personal phones on your.
I can't believe he hung up on us.
He's gone rogue yet again.
He's not one to be trusted alone on this mission.
Well, we can't use anyone else on the team. All their covers have been blown. If only we just had a...
If only we had what?
Calm
What?
yourself, gentlemen. Calm yourself.
But what about
Looks
the
as though
Femme
we're going to have
Fatale?
to find some new recruits. What about them? Will you join our team?
I promise you'll get more than just tea and a biscuit.
Trying to be British,
I have
Jacob, how do
Markiplier
you feel
lore
about this?
vibes right now.
Okay, yeah. Well, right,
Okay,
we get the
important
idea.
notes
Now,
are in
I'm
chat
just-
right now.
So
So
Hold on,
So Bluke mentioned that Al Fallick is not Al Fallick. She is Esther Fallick now. I looked into this. It looks like she came out as trans after the filming of all this. So
You say you've looked into this, but Bluke literally says that like right at the bottom. That's our last message.
no,
So, yeah,
I did
thanks,
look
Bluke,
into it.
for,
It's up here at the No, I did. It's up here at the is my third tab right now. I looked it up before they mentioned that.
Okay. Anyways, so in that case, now it's time to actually start the thing. So there's going to be several of these. This is the first part, which was called Curt something. I had to close all the tabs. It's called Curt something something mega something something. I was surprised by 2016 they were still doing the whole like split act thing, because Starkid themselves stopped doing that before this point, like long before.
You're even stronger than your reputation suggests, Mr.
Man, I'm just thinking of that one scene where Bella punches Jacob in the face in Twilight and just end. Bear in mind, that was the first ever like piece of Twilight media I ever saw in English class for some reason. It was used as an example of scripted dialogue, believe it or not. And I just saw that with no understanding that Jacob was a werewolf at the time, or whatever shifter he ended up becoming in later retcons, blah 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 blah. So I just saw like the end of that scene where Bella punches him straight in the face and just like clutches her own hand and stuff. Like I just thought to myself, how weak is Bella, or how shredded is Jacob? The answer to both those is very. Anyway,
Perhaps a more serious method of extraction is in order, eh?
Do your worst.
yeah, the character does look very
I'm a
different.
Russian nesting doll. You may break me down, but there's 4 more of me waiting inside. Pretty soon you'll be left with just a tiny little version of me.
I do not understand what that means, but I do understand the sound of a man in pain. Do you fancy nursery rhymes, Mr. Mega? Oleg?
Which
Oh, we just
little
talked about
pig
this
is it going
before.
to be, huh? This little piggy went to market, and this little piggy stayed home.
I think it's yeah.
That little piggy
Okay.
will have to nurse multiple fractures for 3 to 5 weeks. Oink oink.
Well, that's a version I've never heard before. You know, it would be really nice if you just told us about the blueprints. How about I use American sports metaphor? Are you ready to, how you say, play ball? Oh, like Crush's testicle.
That was the how you say Ruth. Just thinking of Cesar Marguerite now.
Swing, batter, 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 swing! Come on, get up on in there. Come on, come on.
Oh, God, no! Enough! Enough of this circus! How can you be so cool and collected when you are staring death right in the face? Where do you get off?
I think that was probably a Johnny English and James Bond reference. In Casino Royale, someone actually does do this torture with James Bond. It actually works. It does actually, smack him in the testicles. In Johnny English Reborn, he actually trains himself to not feel pain in that area. That comes back at the end of the movie.
Room, shower, maybe the backseat of a limousine, but I don't feel we're there just yet. Maybe on our next date I'll let you get to second base.
So that's how you want to play this game, huh?
What is second base if not this?
Stand back.
Shit.
Okay, and now we get into Monty Python's Spanish Inquisition,
Oh, okay, please, please. Okay.
Okay.
I'm working for the
which, for the record, I was not expecting.
Secret Service. We need pictures of the new weapons you've been developing, so we don't please stop.
No, not until you've given me every last bit of information.
How could you possibly know? I'm definitely ticklish behind my neck and ears.
Well, personal history does have its benefits, Mega. Oleg, we're finished here. Sorry to cut you down.
My
Osborne.
effing legs.
Thanks for a lovely afternoon of letting off some steam. It was the bee's knees.
Owen Carver, you limey bastard. I knew it was you all along. That accent sure could use some work, though.
Oh, sort of. It fooled 20 Russian security officers and our dear friend Oleg over here.
You sure let him go to town on me, didn't you?
Yeah, I thought it might be nice to knock you around a bit. Good for the ego. Plus, I figured his day was about to get a whole lot worse.
Good point. Well,
I will say this British accent has been, very heavily practiced, I will say. It's a little bit heightened, but actually not that bad.
I hope you at least had some fun. I know we sure did.
What's happening? Well, you've just been used for sport by two of the world's greatest spies.
And I'm about to escape this car.
Okay, now it's getting a little bit cartoonish.
Undoubtedly killing countless men along the way.
And though we've obliterated your knees,
You'll probably be...
Yeah. To quote the guy from SpongeBob, my leg! To quote the guy from Legend of Adventurous, my effing legs.
few who survive. So?
so you're welcome.
When it comes to one reason, like, let's go by the name Owen. Okay, fair enough. Good to know.
It's time to get the girl again.
And now we get this, this adaptation of the song. Which, by the way, of course they changed the song for the musical. They're not going to keep it the same as for the Kickstarter. That'd be terrible.
Oh, this is a good opening song. Actually, this is a good opening in general. This is really solid.
Oh, Tessa netting. I didn't see that from the list.
Spies are forever.
Trying to keep up, old boy. All right. Okay. Oh, shit.
It's the era.
Mega! Where the hell are you? Quit your tomfuckery and get me those nuclear weapon blueprints immediately!
You consider it done, Cynthia. You can expect those blueprints on the double.
Test netting,
Is
my
that
beloved.
Owen? Thank God, someone who
I'm
actually
surprised
knows
Tess
what the
never
hell
made it into
they're doing.
Starkid, actually.
And my six
Considering
didn't
she
tell
was
me you were
dating
on
Joe
this
Walker
mission.
for all
Well,
this
there's a
time.
reason it's called the Secret Service.
I think they're married now.
Huh. Funny and focused. Listen, if you ever want to leave those stuffed-shirted redcoats you work for,
Well, I
just
believe they call that treason, my dear.
the door's always open.
Gotta go.
Jeez, are you jealous? You know I've never worked for the Americans.
Oh, I do know that you couldn't handle it.
Oh, Curt, no, not until we're out of here.
Not until the job's done.
Now both the Slivers on it. I heard Aiden say that before.
Let's go.
That's interesting. That's foreshadowing.
What, the saliva thing's foreshadowing?
No, so they just had a debate about not... Because they don't work for the same side necessarily. They don't work for the same
Sorry,
organization.
Joe Moses, is what I meant to say before. Yeah? They
No,
yeah, they don't.
but if they don't work for the same organization and them already kind of arguing about it, this tells me that at some point they're going to have a falling out, and everyone was talking about how they're going to cry. I get the feeling they're going to betray each other.
Potentially.
Or one to the
I
other.
will, it is also a very common trope for, at some point, for, the American or the British one to team up in a lot of these films. That's why the character of, Felix Leiter, I think was his name was, from the James Bond series, why he was such a consistent character. But yeah, either way.
Take the shot. Do you wanna live it or no? It's time to decide who will be
Yes.
saved. Who do you trust? Who do you betray? Will you live
Oh.
Another good foreshadowing there, yeah.
another day? Curt, do you need me?
And not to mention that whenever they're dancing together, they're still using their guns, which I think could be symbolic in the way that they could be dancing against each other with the same tools later.
They're in a fight sequence at the moment, so that's why they would still have the guns. They might then convert that same routine into a dance against each other, but for now it's definitely with each other.
Did someone say
Every man deserves a
duels?
little bit of privacy.
I don't think so.
Sure, but you're not a man. You're property of the United States government.
Bob Bogus, what's the plan?
Sorry, I simply photographed the blueprints with the camera in your watch, and they'll broadcast to my location a few miles away.
That sounds boring.
And there's
Got
Tessa
a cool
netting.
gizmo I can use instead.
Fine. Are you wearing the brown shoes I gave you?
Sure.
The left one is equipped with a rocket blaster.
Gosh, your shoes are black out
Ah.
shit, no go on the
This
shoes,
is
bud.
like
They
the
didn't
opposite
match my outfit.
of Miguel and his little AI that I forget the name of.
Who's Miguel? Oh wait, Spider-Man,
Spider, yeah.
right? We're talking Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I was like, wait, which Miguel? Where? It's like, oh yeah, that one. That Miguel.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be hard to walk you through how to watch.
We gotta blow this whole facility.
But the watch!
Vibe, send me your coordinates, we'll run
Oh, I
it.
remember the
Jeepers.
blonde girl from Me and My Dick.
Actually, no, I'm pretty sure this is Tessa Netting right now. I
Oh,
don't think this is the same. Yeah.
are you sure
Well,
she's
yeah, like I
the
said
girl from
before,
Me and My Dick?
I think I'm
Like the-
shocked that she was never in any Starkid productions to my knowledge, considering that she was at one point dating Joe Moses. I think they're married now.
Wait,
But
she's
yeah,
dating Moses? Dang, that's crazy.
Joe Moses, which is interesting because like you know what? Actually, it's funny because because Tessa Netting and another YouTuber by the name of the Bakey probably like were constantly competing for who was the biggest Snape stan at one point. But I kind of think Tessa kind of won that argument by dating the guy who played Snape in Starkid. Just Firebringer. She was in Firebringer. I mean, I watched Firebringer a bunch of times. I don't remember her being in Firebringer for some reason.
No, maybe she's like a small role or something.
Or just heavily disguised the point
In
where I
a-
just didn't recognize her.
In another spider person connection, her haircut also reminds me quite a bit of Gwen.
Yeah, she just kind of remind me of Gwen.
Okay. Yeah, I was. Thank you. I was like, hold on, am I being Mandela affected? Because Firebringer is one of my favorite Starkids. Like, it's tied with the guy who didn't like musicals for me.
Guy who didn't like musicals is peak.
So you can imagine how high a regard I hold Firebringer and how many times I might have watched that because it
Yeah.
was several years old.
Wait, what is Firebringer about, anyways? Like, which one musical is that? Like, what's that one about?
Prometheus.
It's about
It's about Prometheus.
no. I actually thought that when I first saw the video for it, but actually no, it's not to do with Prometheus at all. It's to do with mankind's discovery of fire, actually, and a bunch of other things as well. Set in the Stone Age.
Which also
Ah,
connects
nice.
to Prometheus.
Well, okay. Prometheus-
Timeline wise, yes, but that's the extent right there. Nothing else connects at all. Prometheus was not mentioned a single time.
Okay.
What? The whole place is gonna be garbage in a few minutes. Who gives a shit?
By the way, I shipped them. Just in case that had to be said. I feel like it's pretty obvious just looking at them, but
I mean, to each their own.
Actually, spies do die sometimes, but
Yeah, if I just if we don't end up if we don't end up with a betrayal thing for the emotions, it's probably going to be a character death.
right, and now I think about it, them being like Spies Are Forever with which now I think about it, with them saying Spies Are Forever again makes me think that this friendship is gonna be not, indefinite. And also spies don't die. It makes it seem like one is gonna kill the other.
someone gonna die.
Record, huh? Berlin, last spring. We made it out of there in what, 6 minutes?
I don't like that look in your eyes. Yes, 6 minutes.
Oh, you love it? You think we'd do it in 5?
Actually, to be honest, going back to the betrayal thing, they do kind of have a bit of an Anakin Obi-Wan energy with a little bit more tension, let's say.
Make it 4.
Ooh, I
Attaboy.
ship it.
Oh yeah,
Smash.
they do have like the phantom and stuff.
What's the holdup? Well, if we relock the safety barricades, we can limit the blast.
We don't have time for this.
No, Curt, trust me.
You point at him whenever you say we don't have You're a spy, man. Why would you put a gun?
It's time to be a spy.
I like that backing vocal there. That backing vocal.
All you gotta do is realize.
Again, I want to see with this book now.
Rocket shoes. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
No
but
rocket
he
shoes.
doesn't have them because they didn't go with his outfits. So he
Oh,
swapped
no.
them out. Yeah.
Curt, I lied. I set the timers for 3 minutes. Gotta run.
Oh, Curt Mega, you're going to be the death of me.
Literally at this
Again,
point.
I have to be right at this point, guys. Come on.
And also, Obi-Wan literally says that at one point to Anakin in Attack
Well,
of the
to be
Clones.
fair, it
I
wasn't
have to
prequel
be
by
onto
that
something.
time.
There
We
is
fucking
no way
knew.
after this much that it's a coincidence.
They are laying it on fairly thick.
At this point, they may as well be saying, "Oh, sing me muses of the rage of Achilles." Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, blood, of course.
Or it happens right now. That could also be a thing.
Or he survives and blames the other one for his supposed
Yeah,
death.
like Val's revenge.
He's like, hey,
Yeah.
you left me.
In the shadows, watching your every move.
He gets like taken by the Nazis or something.
Yeah. Curt Mega, the man who always leaves or something.
Winter Soldier arc?
Maybe.
Yeah, except I feel like this one isn't gonna end with them hooking up.
They didn't do that. That was just a fandom thing.
No, they hooked up platonically.
How do you hook up
This one, I feel like
platonically?
they hooked up, they would actually kiss.
How do you hook up platonically?
Pretty obvious
I'm gonna try and
answer,
dissect
Aiden.
that.
We're such good friends. Let's sleep with each other, obviously. Like, what?
Who
That's
mentions
weird.
sleeping with each other? And also, that's what's called.
What happens when you hook up with someone?
Benefit.
You said you hook
You're
up
with them.
someone. Okay, use a different word. Then instead of hook up, which has a
No.
different meaning a lot of the
Yeah,
time.
hooking up has a very specific connotation, BB. I'm with Aiden on this one.
It's like, what? Well,
Oh, okay. I thought this was all in one fell swoop.
No, that's why you know you two going on a rant about I forgot what even was of this. Oh yeah, about you know adaptations and romance genres and stuff actually kind of helped me because I was like, I'm just gonna use this chance to prepare all the videos.
Fair
I
enough.
think the next one is the Return of Agent Mega. Pretty sure that's the order.
See, and even
I hear
prisons
the
like
salty
that,
fish
how are
from
we
down
feeling? This is a tragedy. This is a tragedy. This isn't gonna have a happy ending. There's no way.
no, well, I mean, they did mention that, people did mention that they cried during this, so, maybe.
Yeah, but even
there's
checking
definitely
in
a
like
reason
this,
for
like
that.
everyone's marching towards some foreseen demise is like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably would have planned my time a bit more before that, but yeah, okay, yeah, this is the correct one. Just checking.
There is simply to die for. How rude! Oh, the fuck?
By the way, it was blurry, so in case anyone didn't see that, it said Budapest 1961.
Okay.
Looks like
Which means that 4 years have passed in case someone didn't see the Russian weapon facility 1957 from the previous part.
could use a drink, friend.
Yes, I hear the salty fish from down under is simply to die for.
What the hell did you just say to me? Oh, is that one of them fancy drinks? We don't serve those here.
Fine, whiskey on
Don't
the
serve
rocks.
Oh,
joints.
whiskey on the rocks, very fancy. You're getting whiskey with ice.
What?
Yeesh.
Okay.
Hello, sir. Thank you for dining with us this evening.
I hear the salty fish from down under is simply to die for.
Let me tell the chef that he
Oh
must
my
find-
god.
Jeez, the briefing said you wouldn't be difficult to find.
Sometimes I do my job too well. Speaking of job well done, one whiskey on the rocks with a special garnish.
Holy shit! Are you insane, man? We're surrounded by civilians.
Who are enjoying themselves with our affordable drinks and somber music. These people
What
don't see what's
music?
right in front of them.
There's
so
no
they don't know what to look
music.
for. They're not like you and me, right?
That's a very good point, actually. Yeah.
Why?
Normal-
They could have at least added music in post. There's no music with our music. What
Yeah, like-
music?
They have an in-studio band, yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't like have something for that. Yeah.
Play some
Fine.
ambiance.
What have you got for me?
Thank you. Now, if you carefully peruse the menu, you'll see what we
feel
have
like
to
it
offer
works fine
you
without any
tonight.
music right now.
God! Shit! You can't just.
Okay, the scene itself works fine without music, but you have a character who directly states they have live music going on, then you get some questions raised. Like, where's the live music, for example?
Secret documents lying around where anybody could see them.
Okay, no, Prism, as I love his music, it's called Silence. No, it's called 4 minutes 33 seconds by John, I forgot what his name was now.
John
Trust me,
Krasinski.
sir, I have this under control. There are 2 copies of those documents in the world, yours and mine.
Pardon me, I'm having trouble deciding between the arms deal for a deadly H-bomb and the only shoot to disarm we need the suspects alive. What would you recommend?
Oh no. Run.
What?
Run. Oh, wait.
Well, I mean, you think people don't observe around them, but
Run!
That was the lunch menu.
should have played the music, that's all I'll say.
And she is none the wiser.
Listen, in
I
all
don't
of
think
my
Wise
years,
don't see
I
the
have never.
stupidity is a great idea.
She kind of seems the wiser at the moment. Yeah, just
With someone as careless or had as bad of a waiter.
I am not careless, monsieur. I am a master of disguise, and I have never been caught. My record is squeaky clean. No infractions, no tardies, no mysterious partner fatalities.
Oh. Dang, that's kind of mean.
Yeah.
that wasn't
kind of-
mysterious.
Reputation precedes you, Curt Mega. How long has it been since you've been in the field? 3 years?
4.
4.
Yeah.
After 4 years.
Oh wait, so he was like a brand new agent when that happened. I feel like he shouldn't really,
It didn't.
like his reputation, drained.
It did not take long for his
He's on
ego to kick in.
Clearly not.
Why come back at all? What have you to prove?
That I won't kill my second partner?
How disappointing.
Look, it's called a 5-year contract, okay? My hands are tied. Not literally, I escaped from that last time.
I was looking forward to working with the great Curt Mega. But it seems you are not that man.
You're definitely not getting a tip.
Here's a tip. Your ballistic vest is in the code check. Oh,
Stop
and Cynthia
screaming
left
that!
a secret note. It's in the salt shaker. Shh. Oh.
Stop
Everyone
relying on
out, we're
people's
closed.
stupidity.
Yes, out.
Oh, okay. I guess she's just
did I
about
get
to
back
leave.
here?
Sure.
Okay.
I swore I'd never return. 4 long years since it happened. Mega, I guess you'll never learn. But maybe this time will be different. It might be what I need.
By the way, I'm gonna guess right now that when he says how'd I get back here, I think he means like back to back to the
job.
field, not necessarily
Yeah.
to the exact same because we know because he's in Budapest now, right? So that's different location to Russian weapons facility. Unless that was in Budapest, they're just shipping out to Russia, which that could also be a thing. And they just turned it into a restaurant in the year since it's been decommissioned now. It's like a very it's like a bar with a quirky theme now.
Who knew I could feel again?
Yes.
Who knew I could forget? My. No.
Nice thing at the end. Yeah. That's clever.
Memories always seem to be always haunting me until I can't think. Then I try to deny. I let him die. Then I pour myself a drink, and then another drink until I get my.
This isn't your bar. You can't do that, but okay.
I just robbing the place to try.
It's fine.
It's in my head.
They're closed.
but
No
I
one's there.
regret. Then I have another drink, and then another drink.
Sir,
until
you need
it
to
does
pay
not
for the
shrink.
drink.
Till the morning light when the sun is bright and nothing's right.
No,
I
that guy
lost the
left.
fight, and I remember.
This one was
Yeah,
a
he
great
shrugged
rhyme
his
scheme, by the
shoulders
way.
after being
I
closed.
once was a spy, but I can't be a spy again.
Oh, but
course
Spies
you
Are
can.
Forever, aren't they?
I once was a spy. How could I be a spy again?
The hidden microphone's like, he once was a spy. We got that, all right? Okay, we got that on recording. Let's go.
I once was a spy, But what if I was a spy again?
Oh my god, he's a spy again, guys. We got him. We got him, boys.
I mean, he's clearly on a
If
mission.
a spy is a spy and I once was a spy, I'm gonna be a spy again.
That's a
That I
really
can
bad
say-
fake beard.
I will say, as far as
The beard isn't the right color. The beard.
he's not a master of disguise. You see,
I think that's meant to be show that he grew out a beard. I don't think that's. I don't think. You know. I think it's that.
I mean,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah. It could be either or, quite honestly. Do
Or
you think a
both.
spy's a spy? Yeah, I'm getting the distinct impression the spy is in fact a spy. Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
I also think he
deadliest
might have
drinking
been
game of
once
all
a-
time.
He
The
might
deadliest drinking game
once
of
been
all
a spy.
time is drinking every time that they say the word spy in this musical.
But I can't lie, I wanna be a spy again. Wanna be
Oh,
a spy
spy.
again, gonna try again. Hop in a jet and fly again. Grow a spine again, make it mine again. Do my best not to cry again. And I know just where I'm going. Me and my partner, Owen.
I love the fact that someone that in the fandom actually counted this and it's just become common knowledge. That is fantastic.
No.
When we had
Okay.
I do
Yes,
what I
Steve.
can.
To make amends.
Yeah.
I know.
Make a plan to be
Oh,
a better
damn.
man.
Oh. I like.
Oh
Nick
come on! Come on! I came up with a rhyming lyric.
Yes, Aiden, yours was better. I will agree with that.
Yay!
The stick in the mirror, nothing's clear. What is this beard?
Oh, but you counted it, Bluke. That's even better. I thought there was like a thing someone had documented somewhere. If you, wow, fantastic.
That's very impressive.
Where's my drink? Not another.
Not another.
No, I'm gonna be sick. Oh, and please, if you could see what's become of me, what would you think?
I would think you let me die.
Wait. Oh, I guess the audience probably have some other prompt that is not on camera currently. Which, by the way, this shows you that around
Yeah,
this
there's probably
time,
like a.
There's
yeah,
pro-
like
a
their
screen or
camera work.
something.
yeah, their camera work is far better than early Starkid was. Mid Starkid is about the same as theirs. Maybe they partially had the same crew, or that was something that was provided also by the people from I forgot what their name was now. Butter Bunch Beats, whatever they actually were.
Butterbun trees, yes. We
I
provided
don't
it.
mean to be like heretical or anything. However,
What does that mean?
I do think the soundtrack for this is a little bit better than pretty much any of the Starkid stuff we've seen so far.
It depends on the Starkid project.
Yeah, yeah, that's very true.
I mean, some of this is better than some of the Starkid projects, but some of this is also worse than some of the Starkid projects. It depends.
yeah, I'm in on this one.
I is a spy.
I'm not trying to
once
find a
was a
very
spy.
spy. though.
I think you'd want me to spy again. You'd put this drink down, turn my life around. I wanna be a spy again. Spy again, it's who I am. Doesn't even matter if I killed my best friend. Spy again, wear a suit and tie again. Drink martinis and drive again. Spy again, get by again. Feel like a real important guy again. Fight crime again, it's do or die again. Get my life right again. Owen would want me to do this, so I know that I'll get through it. Cause a spy is a spy, is a spy, is a spy, is a spy. And if I once was a spy, then I'm gonna be a spy. The best fucking spy again.
What was that very loud singing? Oh, you're saying you're going to be spy again? We have thoughts. I swear. You know, I actually think like for Act 2, we should do like a challenge where we like you know what? There's one video that I did with Ghosty a long time ago where we had like every time there was like a future Aphmau plot hole in the big move, we actually drank from like, you know, like a terrible beverage of some kind. So it wasn't alcohol, it was just we prepared like the most disgusting drinks we each could think of. And and we took us. So yeah, maybe for next time we just need to do that for like tiny sips for every time they say spy.
Oh my god.
It's funny you say that. I genuinely, and this is something that's crossed my mind before. One day when I'm legally able to, depends on if I'm in America or not at that time. And also whenever I have like a therapist and I'm able to trust myself to drink, I genuinely want to do drinking game videos on this channel. That sounds like it could be so fun.
I guess I will serve as a drinking game referee for that. I don't know.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna be 21 in June, so you actually drink alcohol in the United States specifically.
Oh, so you, I guess you can do like solo drinking challenges then.
I'll be like, oh my god! I'll just make like a good like cherry. I'll pour a lot of like grenadine in a drink and make it really cherry flavored. Be like, yes, I love cherry flavored drinks. I love cherry flavored drinks. They're amazing.
Fair enough. Okay.
It's become a gremlin. Oh my god. Yes.
Mm-hmm. We'll do our best. But yeah, in Act 2, we'll do our best. I'm also, by the way, I'm trying to figure out. I keep forgetting how to lower the volume with the new restream formation, so that's why it's significantly louder than usual. Because restream changed their format, and this is the first time we're using the new version on this on this channel. Okay, next one is God. I hope I get it.
I hope I get it. I hope I get it. I hope I get it real good. I don't know. I don't.
Because I'm a spy. I'm gonna get it. And in the morning, I will probably regret it.
This don't feel right.
Yeah. Was he supposed to be here by now?
Sergio will be here if he knows what's good for him. Whoa,
Sergio, a Spanish name.
Oh man, it is crazy out there. The parking is like nuts, and then sometimes, you know, it's like you think you find a spot, but it's like a motorcycle's parked there, and you're.
Wow. Howdy.
Sorry, I'm late, guys. Got a lot on my plate, guys. It's hard to juggle work and life. You see, tonight is date night. You guys can relate, right? Gotta do this thing with the wife. I know I seem like I am a
Can you imagine if like this is like his last? He never makes it to his day because the character dies. Like every Joe Richter character is every death in this musical. He's the only one who gets dying scenes.
guy, man, but I'm pretty shy, man. I do crime to provide for my family and no one else. These bombs ain't gonna sell themselves.
Okay, so as far as like the songs go, one thing I'm noticing a lot right now is that the rhyme schemes are much tighter than we're used to in Starkid. Like, not to say that the Starkid ones aren't tight, they are. It's just that this one feels a lot more like, yeah, like everything, like everything rhymes with everything rather than just like, you know, what you would come to expect, you know, like typically, which I think is also a difference between like the composers, because obviously, you know, the company they're working with, you know, they did all the original music, so I imagine they probably had a hand in the lyrics too. That's probably why I'm noticing a difference there. Music wise, yeah, some stuff sounds similar, some stuff doesn't, but yeah, lyrically is where the real difference lies.
Somebody's gotta do it. Am I right? Yeah.
Don't sell bombs.
Might as well be me.
Yeah.
They said do what you're good at, and I'm good.
I like the guy in the brown shirt.
But I wouldn't do it
So tight on him.
This is just a job, and I do it.
Can you imagine somebody selling bombs for free, just like giving them away on the streets?
I mean, yeah.
For my family.
probably exists somewhere.
Because somebody's gotta do it, right? Yeah.
And it's me.
So it might as well be me. Okay,
Oh,
hey, I'm really sorry, guys. Today's my wedding anniversary. I had to stop by my wife's favorite bakery before it closed. 2 dozen Montecaros and
Oh my god, here's what's gonna happen. He's gonna give them the cake
Wrong case, yeah.
instead, and he's gonna give the bomb to his wife, and him and his wife's going to die.
I mean, he's
gonna
pointing
die.
at that particular case at the moment. So most
They got
likely he
switched.
thinks the cakes are in there. He just packed them incorrectly.
Oh my
Sergio,
God.
all business. Oh, yeah, of course. One bomb coming up.
Don't
But,
pat the
Real
briefcase.
quick, would you mind signing something for my nephew Marco? I hope you don't mind, guys.
Oh my god!
I really get a kick out of this. Okay, it's just I just told him his uncle just did business with the deadliest man alive, and company.
You're not
He just wouldn't
supposed
believe
to.
me, you know what I mean?
I thought this is like top secret. God.
Also, even if he did sign it, his signature should not be a well-known thing, even by fans of him. I would hope.
I would be honored. Let's make it quick then.
Oh.
Okay, fine. I guess he does. Well, I
You
mean,
know, I'm getting
won't
real
mean anything.
tired of this and company rubbish. I've just as many kills as he has. I'm still part of the company.
Hold on a tick. You do realise he's killed 1,147 people? How many kills do you have?
I have
1,146.
1,146 kills.
Boom.
It's still one less.
What? Well, I mean, you.
Just tied it up, haven't I? Say hello to the deadliest men in the world.
I mean, sure, but then if that character gets shot, then he's up to 48 now.
Yeah.
Hey guys, there's 2 of you, your friends now, as partners.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yep, of course.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's all over the place.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blood. Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío.
It's like that one scene where like someone got stabbed and they just started like spreading out like red foot. I forgot which Starkid thing that was we watched, but it was one of
Oh
them.
my god, I'm
guys, my man,
dying.
and then
There's so
there's
much
bad guys, my
blood.
man.
No.
I think it was a Harry Potter sequel where that happened, but yeah.
Can't you see how much I enjoy this? I'd never avoid this, cause buddy, I'm a different breed. This is my calling, and though it's appalling, I love making people bleed. They say that everybody's gotta make a living, but I'm just happy killing. It's so fulfilling. Some people need to die, and I'm happy to help. These people ain't gonna kill themselves.
I mean, actually, some of them might, but eh.
So it might as well.
In their line of business, unlikely.
They say to
Unless they're
do what you
compromised.
love, and I love doing this. Hell, I'd even do it for free.
You're sick.
This is my job, and I do it very, very passionately.
Yeah. Yeah. Sean
Okay,
Connery.
I have said this before, but it wouldn't be a musical with Joe Walker if you didn't have some kind of somewhat charged duet with somebody.
Somebody's gotta do it,
And it's usually Joey.
so it might as well be me. Come.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Did he sign the
Looks
thing?
like that someone has to be me.
I don't think he did.
You came here to do this, so do the job. Stop acting like a little pussy.
He had a fly in his beard.
Somebody's gotta do it.
Wait, what?
Time to sneak down secretly.
Yeah,
Very
do a
secret
thing.
What a
I'm sure no one will notice.
anything. This is how a spy should be.
You can do it if you act more quickly. Just saying.
Somebody's gotta do it.
I mean, there's 2 of them. I guess 1 for each. I don't know.
What's she doing? Somebody's gotta do it. Somebody's gotta do it. So it might as well be me.
Very good.
Freeze! Your hands in the air.
Okay, I got an insurance policy on the bond. Don't touch those baked goods, all right?
That was quick.
Shut your mouth.
Right.
As he gets all mad in the back.
You.
Yeah.
Is that Agent Curt Mega? Wow, Jesus, man, that is a mangy lady tickler.
Yeah, so this is another thing as well that happens in James Bond all the time is that every villain already knows who he is, and it's like, what's the point of being a spy if everyone knows who you are? The worst cover ever.
Jacob, you should give me some like pointers for like writing a spy stuff, like some reference points or like some stuff. Later.
I mean, sure.
Although, granted, you're definitely gonna be going over the project with me, but
I usually do, yeah.
It wouldn't hurt to get some pointers as well.
Yeah, so I guess I'll say for the record, background wise, yeah, both of my parents have been James Bond fans for most of their lives, so I've seen quite a few of them. Whenever they're like on TV, we'll be like, oh yeah, this is one, and I've seen this one, so I know of quite a few of them, spanning all the way back to the beginning, pretty much. And I've also watched a few Austin Powers and all three Johnny English. So yeah, I'm somewhat versed in the spy genre.
The most famous
Right, I was about to say, how
I've
many
also seen
generations
the
of Bond have you seen?
Well, technically all of them. I've seen one Bond film from at least every James Bond, including George Lazenby, who only has one, but it counts.
Wait, there was one actor who played James Bond for only one film or one period?
Yeah, on Her Majesty's Secret Service. People say that one wasn't very good. Frankly, I think it's very similar to the others, but maybe they weren't fans of Lazenby himself in the role.
I mean, for what I know about like James Bond as a character, like there's been like several actors, but those actors tend to get multiple movies or multiple like showings of their.
Yes, and everyone except for Lazenby got multiple movies.
Dang, that's kind of unfair to him. Like you couldn't at least give him a sequel.
Yeah, I don't really know.
My arms go. Hey, would you mind signing something for me?
We ain't got time for this.
Whoa!
Yeah. I mean,
This ain't over between you and me.
Hey, we're not finished here, guys.
Didn't he have a knife before? He could have used that, couldn't he?
Oh, but we are finished.
Here, we're finished here.
I thought you'd be taller. It's like you see your eyes. Oh, please! Don't ruin my anniversary. I'm a good guy.
You're going to jail regardless.
Don't make me go back to the bakery.
What? You're going to jail still?
Don't do it. This is just a job for me. Please, you don't gotta do it. Please, I'm begging you. Have mercy.
No.
There's actually one. Oh wow! I paused at a bad time. There's a line at one point when. After a fight between Bond and some other person, after one of the love interest of one of the Bond girls had been, I think it was like drowned in oil, just on a bed.
Drowned in why specifically oil? Is there like a connection with a character to oil?
Pretty sure the villain in that movie was an oil magnate.
They ran out of ideas at a certain point. They had to kill her somehow.
You gotta get creative at some point. Yeah, but basically. It was one of the later films, so yeah, that's probably why. But yeah, like the person's like, please don't do this. I'm just a professional doing a job, and then James Bond just goes, so am I.
Dang.
Like every now and then he gets a cool line before he does someone in. Most of the time, he just makes like terrible puns. At one point, someone gets like electrocuted after a fight, and he just looks at them and just goes, shocking, and leaves.
Keaton's version of Mr. Freeze would be honored by this. Even though I don't
pretty much
Clooney Freeze would be honored.
Yeah.
Have an ice tie.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Great, have a good one, all right? Well, this has been fun, but I better be off.
You are mistaken. I will be the one getting off.
Whoa.
Quit playing around.
This isn't a game to me.
Listen to me. If I don't get this bomb to my superiors, I'm gonna look like a damn fool. So help a guy out, eh?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sweetheart.
See, he was already on the mission
You
beforehand.
already look like a fool.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yep.
Okay, hold on. How did a person with like a hammer in the first scene? I guess maybe he's a bit out of shape now, so maybe he hasn't got as much tolerance down there anymore. But the first scene, that was very much a thing where they hurt themselves, and now I guess she's able to wound him as per normal.
Yep.
Okay.
But I got this. Richmond's Casino, Monte Carlo. Damn, you still got it, Mega.
Has the transaction gone according to plan?
Everything was going smoothly, and then he showed up.
I mean, also the other lady showed up like a second earlier.
Yeah.
You know, they're underestimating her because she's a woman. That's why. That's clearly why.
I mean, dare I say, that would not make that would not have happened after this point. Maybe before she entered in action, but you know, now she clearly also ruined the plans. Like it's a past event, so factually speaking, yeah, no. Okay, right, got the next one. Just had to check because I can't see the full order. So yeah, the full title.
Yeah, well, I know you're disappointed with the results, but you know, you just weren't ready for prime time. The camera adds 10 pounds and he's a hell of a lot younger than you. Not to mention, he looked like a crook, you know? A dirty old crook. Yeah.
That's what the makeup department's for. That's their job. Fix that.
Hold on a second, Richie. I think my takeout just arrived. Sit down. Fuck you. You're fucking dead. All right. Here's something that might cheer you up.
It wasn't very good takeout.
I call this one JFK. Ah, yeah, Boston Red Sox, clam chowder. You like that one? Yeah, I'm pretty good with impressions. All right, you know what? Next go around, you're gonna have to convince the American people that you're not. A crook, that is. Uh-huh. All right. Bye-bye, Vice President Nixon. What the fuck did my notes say?
What a nice welcome back this is gonna be.
It did not say that.
God, there's so many things that you think like, oh no. Anyway.
I believe it said something like, welcome back, agent. Don't fuck it up or I'll kill you myself.
Sure, but
Smiley face.
The briefing said...
Oh, God. It astonishes me, Mega, your complete lack of attention to detail. Your job was simple. Your directive was clear. So how, in the flippity-flappity fuck, did a dangerous weapon of mass destruction end up in the hands of a Russian spy?
I am very surprised, actually, that that he didn't immediately follow the spy and go to the casino directly, rather he came back first. Considering that he was already in Budapest, it would have been much nearer, actually.
In the middle of a Cold War with Russia, you fucking dum-dum.
I know, but thanks to my quick thinking and my nimble fingers, at least we know where she's headed.
Oh, well, aren't you the artful fucking dodger? All right, well...
Classic
At least we know
Elizabeth
who
Finger.
has the bomb. We'd really be up Schitt's Creek if this guy got his mitts on it. The deadliest man alive.
I wonder what would earn a man that title.
Oh, maybe because he's killed every single one of these people in cold blood, you fucking dweeb. We're not really sure who he's working for, but where you find trouble, you're bound to find this guy.
Sure as a pinch.
I wonder if that was like people who backed the Kickstarter who like got submitted a photo. That's what I would have done in that situation.
Males ages 14 to 20.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, he's a sick fuck. Do you want
Hello,
coffee?
Abby. You've got tough my.
There is
just
a
tough
right
my
answer.
prediction.
Yes, no, maybe.
Ugh. The answer was just picking an answer, sticking to it, and not sounding like a marble-mouthed dunce. Susan, we'll take our late morning coffee now.
I didn't see you first.
Oh, help me, Mega! This man is hurting me! This is not a drill, you simpleton! That was a drill and you failed. You just stood there and watched. Man, you really let yourself go during your early retirement.
You mean my grieving period?
Oh, we all grieved. I remember when I got the call that Owen died and you lived. I screamed into Susan's neck for 15 seconds, then I locked it up and moved on.
Again, like, Owen wasn't even working for their organization. So again, all these spies just have the worst cover-ups ever.
You, on the other hand, you drank yourself to rock bottom and you grew that, fucking...
Just gonna rip it off.
This beard? Yes, a fucking beard! Our line of work has gotten infinitely more dangerous in your absence. You're going to have to work that flabby body harder than ever if you want to stay alive. First thing...
I guess that does confirm he is in fact out of shape. That's probably why he couldn't resist that. Okay.
First, we're gonna get you sobered up. Bourbon?
Yes, thank you.
Mega. I know I've been a big old bitch lately, but I got a lot on my plate, you know. As you know, the World Peace Gala in Geneva is this week. It is the coming out party for the new Democratic Republic of Old Socialist Prussian Slavskia. An American alliance with them would really just fuck the Russians. That is poisoned. Anyway, the prince of the new Democratic of Old... Fuck it. He's an inexperienced, inbred, Dumbo doofus, and all the great leaders feel the same way.
It's probably not actually poison, he's just like reacting because he thinks he's dying. I mean, alcohol technically is a poison. You know, ask Ryan George.
That doesn't leave this room. Anyway, the Russian dignitary and I will be bowing at this fickle fuck's feet until he decides on a special relationship. And, well, thanks to your colossal fuck up, the Russians have the upper hand. Repeat back to me everything I just said.
The Prussians are more odds we need than Russia wants them to. Fickle feet, bickle call.
Okay, this one. Okay.
You poisoned me!
Oh, get over it. I've been poisoning myself a little bit every day since 1939.
Which is pretty much exactly what a Roman emperor did, and at one point tried to poison himself when he was under siege and was unable to do so. Which may or may not be foreshadowing for this character if they know that story.
All right, Mega, stay vigilant. I need you to get me that bomb. Although I may be hard on you, I'm only trying to help.
Plot twist, this character is his mother.
I know that my past
Oh, it's the son she
actions
wished she
have not
had.
shown you how I felt. You're a master of deception, a gentleman of stealth. Just don't screw up and die on me, or I'll kill you myself. Keep your eyes on the prize.
You got it! You got it!
Keep your eyes on the prize.
You got it! You got it!
Keep your eyes. You know you're like a son to me. I felt that way forever. A total deadbeat son who needs to get his shit together. You're not just any agent. You're a special agent. So go get the girl and go save the world. I'm already impatient. Why are you still here?
Oh, jeez.
That's all, that's
Your
fine.
eyes on the prize.
You got it! You got it!
Keep your eyes on the prize.
You got it! You got it!
Keep your eyes on the
one line.
prize.
'Cause a spy's a spy and a spy gets his
There it
eyes
is,
on the
yeah.
prize.
So keep your eyes. Oh, and Curt.
Yes. Oh! Oh! God! Oh!
Bulletproof vest. Good, you're learning. On the prize. Get out of my office.
Starting off soft and escalating. Well, you know what they say, roses are red, cacti are prickly. Holy moly, that's going to quickly. BB, you were going to say something? Oh, I just kind of heard. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. I will say, I guess, since I was put on the spotlight, anyways, I will say, she does have a similar haircut to Edna.
I'm guessing they might have adapted Edna and also combined her with M from the Daniel Craig era of James Bond, and Pierce Brosnan, actually. She sort of had a bit of a crossover, and then afterwards they also like went back in time because Daniel Craig was like a whole separate thing at the start of James Bond, but then they kept the M character the exact same age. I don't know. Anyway, which is the next one? Gadgets, gizmos, and geeks. Oh my!
Ah, yes.
Oh, Wizard of Oz reference. Okay.
A drink to toast my return.
Agent Curt Mega! Oh, those were rare stem cells used for Irene's tissue regeneration research. It's taken her years to perfect her formula.
Well, Irene, I'll tell you, it's far from perfect. Try adding some lemon zest. Barb Larverner. Ugh, just saying your name out loud makes me feel like I'm puking in my own mouth.
So good to see you. We missed you.
Okay, I'm guessing this is a combination of Q and Moneypenny together. Moneypenny being the secretary that was always, that was the one woman that James Bond rejected for reasons that we will never understand. And then Q, of course, being the quartermaster, the one in charge of the gadgets and gizmos, and was the geek, so it all fits.
You got into some trouble on your first day back.
Well, I hear you're a nerd. I'm just kidding. Or am I?
Oh, you sound right.
But it's a compliment. But is it? Anyway, I'm here to give you to give me some cool tools and toys so I can get myself out of trouble. Now, please tell me those rocket shoes come in black. I'm itching to try them out.
Oh, give it a rest.
You can just paint them if you wanted to.
It's cooler than rocket shoes.
I doubt it, because rocket.
No, for real, Moneypenny is so girl boss. Okay, the Daniel Craig version of Moneypenny is girl boss. Original Moneypenny, not really. From what I've seen of her, she was kind of all talk, I'll be perfectly honest. And not even that most of the time. Just kind of there for the gag of like, oh wow, this one really wants to, sleep with James Bond, but he doesn't, but for some reason she's the one woman he doesn't want. Like, I don't know. And yeah, Q and Moneypenny. That okay, fair enough.
Coolest thing ever.
I got that right.
Oh, is that right, Mr. Sexy Pants? Well, picture this. The world's first large-scale information collective and archival system. Totally
Okay,
cool,
yeah, that's
huh?
why.
Huh.
It's just an idea I've been toying around with. You see, if it worked, we'd be able to take down syndicates by doing the detective work from the safety of our desks. It would take the guesswork out of your job, hopefully saving some lives in the process, including your own. Can you imagine if such technology existed?
Taking down bad guys from behind a desk sounds kind of boring.
Well, according to my calculations, the future of espionage is in computers.
Okay, I will also say, you know what? I'll add Q and Moneypenny and also a touch of Dorothy Ann from the Magic School Bus. Because that sounded very much like according to my research to me.
Fire in the hole!
Charlie spent 30 years developing that hard drive.
She was right, to be fair.
Well,
But Charlie would have the blueprints for that hard drive as well, so, okay.
it was a dud. You got anything that works?
Just invented the internet.
Please, do try and pay attention, Mega. I've slaved away all night and day preparing this presentation.
It's funny you say that,
Do
because
the
if I
deed
recall correctly, the internet was initially invented for scientists to interact with each other.
Potentially. And there was actually also a precursor to the internet, which I forgot the name of, which I think started in 1969, I think. So, they're 8 years off right now, so her research is within the near future.
You'll need these cutting-edge creations. So, please pay attention, for these inventions might mean your salvation. I'll guide you through.
Hey, what's this do?
I need a vacation. First on the list is a clever twist on a watch, but made greater. With the flick of the wrist, you get the gist. This watch becomes a laser. And look, my dear, at this pen here, see anything out of place?
No.
We'll press this here and pull this here. It sprays acid in your face.
Cool. Give me.
Careful, Mega. And I think you could use this pair of shoes. They just might save your life. Just click your heels and you'll reveal.
Ah.
I'm the hype and what you
Oh, so click your heels. Another Wizard of Oz thing. I guess that's why they called it Catechism of Geeks Oh My.
to succeedo is this new tuxedo. It's waterproof, it's fireproof, and even improves libido.
Really?
How? Yeah, how would that work?
I do, so you can do what you do, and while you're saving the world.
Well, I don't know, maybe it works the same way as, like, the as the cloak that Heracles wore does, you know? It just has some sort of liquid on it or something. Your skin breathes it in, and then, you know, Heracles progressively got close to death but simply couldn't, so he committed suicide in a fire. But him, he can just get really horny.
If he's the James Bond archetype, I don't think he needs to be any more than he already is. But yeah.
Oh, you think I'm crazy, but based on what I see, you must pay attention to me.
I thought he was just to like walk away and just be not on stage at all. Oh, I should have kept that going.
Where were we? Next we have a product that demands all of your focus. The stick of gum when chewed becomes a dangerous explosive. Or passes as some glasses, also takes a picture.
Nice to see that actually
Or
chewing, yeah.
passes as a flask is actually holding liquor.
I'm off it.
Here we have a simple thing.
How do you work this part?
Squeeze the ring, release the spring.
Oh.
Poison the heart with hearing aid.
What did you say?
With this you won't hear better. Just listen and you'll know it when.
What? I'm paying attention. Shit!
Yes! It's a lie detector.
That would not be a good. Well, I mean, I guess you could put it on an enemy, but like, if you just have a hearing aid yourself, like that's not good.
What we do, so you can do what you do. And while you're saving the world, who do you think will be saving you? Ooh, we won't make a big fuss, but you know you need us. So please pay attention to us.
Also, Q's catchphrase in the earlier films was "Pay attention, 007." What's the gadgets and pay attention to the person calling the first and last gadget? Speed at which you have to turn around is impressive. Agreed, yeah. Idiots are clumsy or clumsy idiots, and I'm here for it. Yeah, only Q gets to survive this, probably. They're all slowly dying from poison darts and explosives right now. They're just pretending they aren't.
Go on then, Mega. Choose something.
What's that cane?
It's actually a gun.
And that umbrella?
As a matter of fact, a gun.
A gun,
Candlestick.
It's a gun.
Coffee cup.
It's a gun.
Apple.
Gun.
Paperclip.
Gun.
What's next? Razor and shaving cream. I think I know what this is. It's a gun.
No,
Yep.
Daniel Boone. That's to shave that awful beard. You look homeless.
This is a great beard. Right?
We do what we do, so you can do what you do. And while you're saving the world,
Who do you think will be shaving you? I don't know.
who do you think we're shaving you?
That's two now. Bye beard.
Now,
That was a pretty quick
I've
in-universe
packed your
shave, to be
bags
fair.
with all the essentials. Poison dart rings, zipline belts, soaking underwear, regular underwear, and I cut the crust off all your peanut butter and jelly
I wish I knew
sandwiches.
lyrics.
Barb, I could kiss you, but I won't. Ever.
Well, don't forget, if you run into any trouble, I'll be staying a few miles away from the hotel. In a fishing boat, no travel budget.
Well, thanks for all the cool stuff, Barb. Starting to feel like my old self again. Oh, and hey, if you get stung by any Portuguese man-o-wars, just have one of the crew members piss on you. Like,
I do what I do, so you can do what you do. And while you're saving the world, who do you think will be saving you? Ooh, oh, why don't you see me? Oh, God, you're so dreamy.
So dreamy.
Yeah, you can tell she had a lot of practice with thirsting for Snape. And also Snape.
Feelings are entirely unprofessional, although it's hard he thinks you are utterly forgettable. Compose yourself, no one
I mean,
else could ever be
she
as
seems pretty.
dependable, or sensible or ethical, exceptional, incredible.
So did Moneypenny.
Obsessional as you, while he's saving the world. Who do you think will be saving it to? While he's saving the world. Please pay attention, attention, I'll be saving it too.
Why couldn't you like edit a video where you like spliced them all together and cut out the end card?
Oh,
Why
if you're talking
couldn't
about me,
do that? Yeah.
because I didn't know until like 3 hours before that it was segmented like this. Because actually, I could have edited that in that time, but it wouldn't have rendered until now. So
We could do. I guess we could do it for Act 2.
we can do it for Act 2. Yes,
We
definitely.
could like edit. We could cut them all together, so we don't have to do this 24/7. Like,
yeah, I mean, it's
I don't
more
think we're
annoying
gonna
for
do this
me because
24/7 anyways.
Well,
no,
you know what I mean. It's a figure of speech. God, baby.
it's more like we're doing it 4-1. There we go. That's what we do. Oh, and yeah, it's more annoying for me because of the fact that the titles in the playlist are all different things like Curt Owen, The Russian Affair, Head of Agent Mega, God I Hope I Get It, The Bomb That Is, etc., etc. So yeah, some of the time the actual act parts don't even show up, which is fine in the playlist on YouTube, but it's not when I have the video downloads and it doesn't show me the entire title. So the next one happens to be All Bets Are Off, which is part 6. So here we go.
If Spies Are
Also,
Forever,
Luke, I do. God damn it, my dogs. But no, Luke, I get the sentiment. However, we download these videos. These views weren't going to them anyways. It would have had the same effect.
Yeah.
And if I
supporting the
had
creators
and if I
goes
had
down.
a compilation, yeah, if I had collected the compilation from Vision Video, then I would have still linked the original in the description anyway, as well as the compilation channel to support both people. That's what I normally do in those situations. Yeah.
In the casino, the Church of Sin, fabulous money to waste. Cards, liquor, and pussy galore.
Oh my
There we
god.
go.
Begging for a taste.
I told you, it's the
One of
most
the few
famous
James
example.
Bond references I know. The pussy
Yeah.
galore character.
You know what? I'm just gonna do this like list of Bond girls' names. See how many of these I can actually. Okay.
Luke, he's gross. I'm dying.
Okay. So how it is? Okay. So we also have such classics as Honey Rider, Christmas Jones, Ursula Andress, Sylvia Trench, yeah, Kissy Suzuki, Jinx Johnson, Xenia on a top,
Oh, dang.
Holly Goodhead.
Oh my god.
And then the other ones are like relatively, they're not, the other ones aren't like innuendos, they're just somewhat weird. Oh, hold on, no, there's Mary Goodnight as well, but it's not, that's not a innuendo, it's just a, the last joke of one of the films is that, once someone wants to speak to Agent Goodnight, so they keep saying good night on the phone while, she's in the middle of making out with James, and he's like, good night, sir. And then that was it. It wasn't really a good punchline. Yeah, there's some others. What is this called? Solitaire. I don't remember Solitaire from Live and Let Die. Okay, it's been a long time since I watched that one. That's
See, Abby, quintessential.
She's a psychic tarot card reader, and she's named Solitaire. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Quintessential spy material to understand the franchise. Spies Are Forever, Spy Kids, and James Bond.
Yeah. Maybe
the
add
Trinity.
Austin Powers to that. But yeah. I actually haven't watched any of the Spy Kids films. I watched the other one, though.
They are fantastic.
I think Spy Kids 1 and Spy Kids 2 are amazing. Spy Kids 3 is meh.
Hey, buddy,
Spy
why
Kids
were
3
we
is
dissing Spy Kids 3?
It's just
Wasn't
kind
it
of
Spy-
a meh
Wait,
movie.
wasn't it Spy Kids 3D?
Yeah.
It was,
Kids
yeah,
3.
because 3D was a big thing on the rise, so everything's really close to the screen when you watch the movie.
Except
and it's
it-
even worse
except it
because you don't
3D
watch
had-
in 3D usually.
I'm pretty sure 3D had been a thing since like the 50s or something, but I guess they were trying to bring it back.
Well, it was the early 2000s,
Not
and
for
everyone
movies.
was obsessed with the concept of 3D. Everyone's like, oh my god, 3D movies, like when movies were released, they're like, oh my god, Avatar is in 3D. Isn't that amazing? Whoa! That kind of stuff. It's like, okay. Okay, I don't care. I always kind of hated 3D though, because 3D just kind of, I don't know, it makes me kind of uncomfortable to watch. I don't know why.
I really like it. It makes me feel like I'm in the battlefield, you know? Like, it's so cool. I watched Force Awakens
Why do you want to feel like you're in a battlefield? That sounds horrible.
What do you mean? It's how it's the only way to live. I don't get it. No, it's that's actually how I watched Force Awakens.
I'm with Aiden on this one again.
3D
Being in the middle of a battlefield would be horrifying, but some other films it does depend. The first film I ever watched in 3D was actually an IMAX documentary about sea life, and that one was quite better in 3D. Until the shark appeared halfway across the screen, then everyone like shuddered. But apart from that one instance, we were all having a good time with that. Yeah.
I really, really, really want to. What is it? 4X or something? I want to try that. It's like, fuck. Hang on.
It makes you feel like you're in a theater. I think there's like air conditioning. If there's water involved, it'll like squirt water. The seats will move. I think it's stuff like that. Like 4D specifically.
I remember that being advertised in Legoland at one point, and I was like, what would 4D be in this context?
I've been on I've been on a SpongeBob ride that was 4D.
Okay. Showing my age, first 3D movie was shot when I got in theaters. Well, another Robert Zemeckis thing, so I guess that makes sense.
Wait, Shark Boy and Lava Girl was actually in theaters?
Yeah.
I thought it was direct to DVD.
Apparently not.
Oh God.
I can't wait to use 3D glasses because I might just want. Oh, but that's right, because the way 3D glasses works, they merge two like images superimposed together. So if you only have the one image, it doesn't. Yeah, that's true. Actually, hadn't thought of that.
Tuxedos, fur coats, and diamond rings. The smell of greed is in the air.
Too bad the house always wins. Roll the dice and say a prayer.
Peace on earth and lots of money. Money, 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 money. Just for me.
Do me right, baby.
You gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize.
I'm wondering how much time was in between, the filmings of these, because it does seem like they all had to change their costumes immediately for this from the scientists.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Here where lying is commonplace. Don't let them call your bluff.
The thrill of winning
I don't know if I've said this one, but
intoxicates. Some just can't get enough. Double or nothing.
From rags to riches, from riches to rags. One hand could change your luck.
I'm so hot, baby!
Fortunes are made, but lost just as fast. Don't be the one that cries.
Keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the prize.
Okay, that tracks actually. Yeah, that makes sense.
Your
Eyes on the
I gotta keep my eyes on the prize.
Ooh, then a white suit.
Keep my eyes
Very James
on
Bond-esque,
the
actually.
prize.
You gotta
keep your eyes on the
He actually looks like James Bond staring down the gun barrel. A little bit of a Spies Are Forever interlude because he remembers now.
Just give me my gun. Let's get this over with.
Gun?
Oh my God!
Is this a stick up? No, secure.
Shit!
This is why we have code phrases.
Would like to try his chances, yeah?
Cut the shit! I have to recover a deadly bomb from that woman's room, and the only way I'm gonna do it is by being suave, winning big, and getting her alone.
You probably shouldn't say that out into the open. I know you don't turn your back to the audience, but, you know, be near him at least.
Watch and learn. Mega's back, baby.
Oh, well, remember, the house always has the advantage.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Hello, my name is House. Nice to meet you.
Is this spot taken?
Yes.
Yes. By you.
I'm back.
Real
Sorry.
smooth.
By the way,
Yes,
if anyone was
I
worried
do.
and heard,
Oh, thank
God.
you.
Do you
if
mind?
anyone heard the actual concern my voice and was worried, everything's fine. I heard my dog like whining and like proper whining, like they're hurt or something. So I went to go see what was up. I think they like sprained their leg or something. I'm hoping it's nothing bad. But right now they're just in their kennel, just hanging out.
Okay.
So I'm back.
And I have lung cancer.
Kind of sad.
Then perhaps a drink.
Perhaps a drink. You took the words right out of my mouth. Waitress!
And this is Lauren's audition to play Emma in 3, 2, 1.
I heard you. You don't have to snap at me like I'm a dog.
Right, let's say I know this.
Listen, I'm gonna be
person.
spending a
I
lot of money here
recognize
tonight,
this
so I
face.
We know most of these people, BB.
We love Perky Buds, okay? Perky Bud's the best.
That is the same character, so yeah.
the waitstaff to respond accordingly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is the service not up to your standards? Well, in case you haven't noticed, we're a waiter down, and I'm covering his section as well as my own, so if you could not be a giant dickhead, that'd be great.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you. What can I get you guys?
This is why trying to impress, you know, impress somebody by being mean to waiting staff never works. Don't know why people try to do that. Emma's grandma. There we go. That's how it connects to Hatchetfields. There we. BB's happy, probably. I imagine.
It's not.
Also, I think she's going to probably say
Squee,
yeah,
happy
say-
noises.
Yeah.
Squee. What?
Also, is she gonna say vodka martini shaken not stirred? Because that's another James Bond thing.
Martini, bone dry.
I'll take the same. Actually, no. Make it a white Russian. Hold the vodka, please. Thank you so much.
Excellent choice. 1 vodka martini bone dry and 1 glass of cream. Coming up.
Well, oh. That's kind of gross.
Yes, because White Russian without the vodka would just be the cream. Yeah.
Make sure you add a nice ice cold Budweiser to that order, sugar shitter.
Oh, God.
Oh, well, pardon the interruption, but when I see a lone wolf like yourself over here at the high roller table, I figure he's in dire need of a wingman.
Hardly alone. The woman and I were just about
Oh, and an American to boot. Let me introduce myself. My name's Richard Big, but my friends call me Dick.
I wonder why.
That is the second time that Joe Walker has played a character with that name.
Oh. Perhaps a toast to friendship is in order.
Here's a toast. Vashi Nasrovi.
Oh, God, no. Cut out that commie bullshit right now. I got a good red, white, and blue for you.
Yeah, the cowboy.
To honor. Hitting on her, getting on her, staying on her, and if you can't come in or come on her, God bless America.
What? Huh?
Nastrovia.
Cheers.
Yeah, we know that Mr. Big here has his eyes on the prize.
Keep your eyes on the prize.
The big
Agent
blind is to
Karen.
you, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, the game is called Blackjack. I suggest you hit.
All right, then hit me. No, shit, stay! Stay!
Oh, okay. Sam?
Oh, yeah.
I better stay. Matt.
Oh, now, if you're having any trouble betting.
As far as I'm aware, in blackjack, you're supposed to get as close to 21 in value of cards as possible. If he's staying right now, that means he's probably very close right now, which means he's got a better hand at the moment, metaphorically and perhaps literally, depending on how this scene goes.
There ain't no shame in having a man help you out a little bit, Miss Gingerpuss.
You should kill
I'm
him.
quite confident in my skills. I don't know if the same could be said of you, Mr. How you say? Needle Dick.
Ouch! That one burned! Oh boy, this kid has got claws. I bet you back her into a corner and you get scratched. Boy, you are not getting anywhere near her tonight. Brothers before others, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Hit. Hit.
Whoa.
Hit.
Whoa. Whoa.
Hit.
Whoa. Whoa, how many low numbers are you getting at that point?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, you have to be getting like ones at that point for that to work.
You
Like-
you can't get ones in a traditional pack of cards. You cannot get ones.
Or like very low numbers, like Jesus, no.
I know,
Do not
right?
get 4 times.
Stay. 21.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Okay, I'm not exactly a huge aficionado of card games of this nature, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to say hit multiple times in a row, because you're supposed to go around the table and people are supposed to approach on different turns. That was okay. I guess maybe because if someone doesn't get exactly 21, then maybe they say stay and you can go around and the person gets closest to the winner. So maybe I would stay multiple times, but I thought you were supposed to go around once. Anyway.
Okay, dealer. 2 and 2 make 22. Dealer bust. Congratulations to the madame.
Well, Dick, it's been a real pleasure, but I think the woman and I would like a little alone time.
Yeah, I don't know how the addition works there.
Time to ourselves.
Hell no! Boy, you are heating up. I wouldn't be a very smart man if I didn't ride your coattails all the way to the bank
What?
tonight. Which reminds me, I'll get the next round.
Why? The woman won.
Yeah, and he had a better hand.
Won! What do you mean?
This falls apart when you have understanding of blackjack.
On your tab.
Your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on the
Oh, I guess he just left. Okay, right. Bye.
It's funny. What are the chances of you and I running into each other here?
It's funny.
I wonder if she's going to recognize him without the beard.
I don't
I mean, it's
believe
kind
in
of
chance.
obvious.
Aren't you two getting
Oh my
cozy?
God!
The game's
Leave,
roulette.
partner! Leave! I'm gonna put a sneak in your boot.
Also, the way that he laughed just there reminded me of
Oh my God, no!
Hey, it's the same actor.
I mean,
Ah,
yeah.
what is this? I detect now so
But,
snugly
but
above your
he has no
sacrum.
umbrage, okay? He's no
Oh
queen.
no. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Yeah. But he is informed in case someone wants to help Curt get to the woman's room, so he let her win. Okay, but everyone else at the table is going to notice that. It's not like no one will say anything if you just let someone cheat. That's not how that works.
Please spin.
Boy, it makes me so proud to know that I'm standing next to a Second Amendment loving patriot.
Oh my God!
And so far from home.
Red.
Hey, y'all! Are all bets in? This boy's packing heat!
Yes, we're all in.
All in, marvelous!
You're not supposed to bring a gun to a casino!
Oh, 15 black. How unfortunate that monsieur is a big fat loser.
Give me a break, man.
Sir, unhand the dealer at once. If I see behavior like
I love the way that he actually acts like he's being strangled, as if to try and play off the optical illusion here. That is called working with a limited set, which happens a lot in low budget theater. I've had that problem before.
and you'll be ejected from the casino immediately.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Okay, and
wow!
they're none the wiser.
Never in my wildest nightmares
Very
did
much
I
the
figure
wiser.
that I would be associated with a man who couldn't keep his cool under pressure, Mr. I don't seem to have caught your name.
Mega. His name is Curt Mega.
Well, Mr. Curt Mega, if that is your real name, you need
Unfortunately, it is. Which, again, whatever.
respect the people around you. Frankly, I don't feel safe. How dare you bring your baggage into this palace of joyous frivolity, flowing libations, and friendship, or so I thought.
What?
You are not my friend. Nay, you are friend of no man here. And so I find myself in the unfortunate position of having to say good evening to the lady. And to you, sir, you burn in the fiery pits of Lucifer's hell, good night.
Huh?
Well, before I lose
he come
every last
back?
shred of my dignity, shall we take our leave?
I thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, he's
Let
actually
us
there at
find
the
some
funeral
place a
whenever
little
whenever
more
either him or his friend dies.
They're gonna go somewhere private and she's gonna pull a gun on him and be like, dude, I knew it was you the whole time.
I mean, she did say that she knew his name, when she didn't introduce himself, so...
Private, where we can, how you say, build you back, how you say, up.
How you say? What?
Again,
Yes.
yeah, we can... I
Why-
don't think any of us here will ever not hear Cesar Marguerite when we hear the phrase,
Yeah.
how you say, for the rest of our collective lives.
Exactly. Listen, Cesar Marguerite is the best, okay?
She really is. I agree.
After you.
Can we just Cesar Marguerite in this position? Like, she's on a spy mission or something. And it's Brittany Matthews on, like, the earpiece telling her what to do, and he's getting it wrong constantly. Anyway.
So your bill this evening comes to
I mean, honestly, we could
25,000
probably make a
francs.
skit about that, honestly, on the channel.
That's
That'd be a funny
that's
skit
impossible.
on the butter
No,
bunch.
it's not. Those imported Budweisers you ordered were 900 francs apiece. Can I write you a check? Sure, money's money. Hi. Just check here. All right. 25,000 francs. There you go. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
They're 500 francs apiece. That means he ordered 5 Budweisers.
Bounced.
You can charge the bill to my room. That's our next stop.
My pleasure, Mom.
Is that like an elevator? Are we in an elevator right now? I
We
guess?
don't have much time. I am not working for my country. The Russians do not know of my whereabouts, and if they did, I suspect they'd kill me.
Oh,
You're not working for the Russians?
You might call me an independent contractor. You might also call me Tatiana.
Tatiana.
Oh, 900
Nice
francs
to
apiece.
officially meet you under more.
Wait, hold on. How did they equal 25,000 then? That's not a multiple of 9.
Pleasant circumstances.
Tell your bosses that the bomb is far from Russian hands and will remain so.
Great. This has been unbelievably simple to sort out.
Perhaps we can work out an arrangement.
I mean, unless she was, lying out of her teeth right now, you have no proof of what she's saying.
I don't know. I believe her. Nah,
Well,
probably not. I don't know. Maybe.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
No, listen.
Hmm.
Listen. Why would she lie? Actually, there are a lot of reasons. What am I saying? Why would she lie?
She would lie because she's a spy, A spy is a spy is a spy.
What? No. Spies would
Uh-huh.
never lie. That'd be ridiculous and mean.
That's why Curt went with his real name.
Mutually beneficial.
That'll be tough. I work alone.
You know, from the first time I saw you, I could tell
Now
that
kiss.
beneath your
I
bravado
ship
and
it.
And yeah, but actually, yeah, she would count as a mercenary in this case, yeah.
how you say that's dare.
Brittany Matthews, mercenary cheerleader! Oh, we
Oh
haven't
my
got that far in the series yet. Never mind.
That's nest of a beard. You are indeed alone, like me.
Cause baby, you're not alone. Cause I'm here with you.
So where do we go from here?
You can have the bomb.
So easy.
I'm not that easy.
Yeah?
You'll have to take it by force.
That didn't
See, this is why he should have actually gone to the casino directly. He could have worked this out way faster.
Last time.
Come on, I want to offer you a rematch, yeah? A second stab at it.
Well, if you put it that way.
I do. Put it that way.
Well, if she's offering a rematch, then that was whatever happened between the last time, which means she's going to point a gun at him right now. But
Besides, without that horrible face fungus, what will I have to yank?
Oh. Oh my.
okay, I love the way that the elevator like times that.
I don't think she's talking about actual fighting, dude. I don't think it's actual fighting.
Well, I mean the yank part, yeah.
Right.
Well, see, okay, I think she's phrasing it like she's not talking about fighting, but then actually is.
Probably. He's gonna start unbuttoning, being like, and then it's like, wait, what are you doing? I was talking about actual fighting.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What are you apologizing for? For this? Whatcha? I don't know.
Apologize for.
Yes, I do.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, she's working for the guy who she took the bomb from originally. I guess that might have been like an inside operation between them.
I mean, no, maybe they could like change their minds. You know, maybe she wasn't working for him initially, but then he paid her money to work for him.
I guess.
You know, highest bidder. You know.
Whatever he was gonna give to Sergio originally was going to.
I mean,
sure.
she'd probably get a little more extra money out of it. Be like, hey, I'll give it to you for a little extra money.
She's like, can I write you a check? I'm sorry, this bounced. Anyway, right. What's the next part? Okay. The next one is did not see this coming.
Oh my god! Of course.
Yeah. Pretty much describes the last bit there. Yeah.
Who's the man? I'm the man. Who's got a plan?
Whatever floats your boat, dude.
I've got a plan.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, I'm the man with the plan.
I'm the man with
a
the
very
plan.
good plan. Thank you, Mindfield. Thank you.
Oh,
but
no.
first there's the matter of this pesky agent.
And then it just starts talking. I love it.
Yeah, it's just. I'm just thinking of Randy Feltface now.
Of him myself.
Oh no, this is his ancestor.
Well, my name isn't.
Oh no.
Dr. Baron von Nazi.
That name I do remember from the Kickstarter. Actually, the trailer. Actually, I think they did call this character that.
But first, dinner, I think.
I'm so glad they lost the stupid eye patch, though.
Yes. Dinner.
This song is so catchy, but worth to sing out loud anywhere. Sort of like the producer's songs, then.
Hello? I am in room 2009.
Nine.
I'd like to order some room service.
9.
Yes.
I don't know.
A cheeseburger. Hold on. Treat yourself. You're doing a good job. Change of plans. A bacon cheeseburger.
I think it'd be funny if they put the eye patch on the front of it.
Yeah.
Full fries. Yes. Okay, perfect. We'll see you in 30 minutes. Only for you, nephew. Thank you.
Everybody's waiting for
you. They're waiting for you to help me button my jacket.
Oh. All right.
Do it.
Wait, why are you wearing a tie if you're gonna cover it with a button?
That was close.
What was close? Sir?
Nothing. Nothing was close. It's fine. Okay? Mr. Deadliest Man alive. Watch and learn after me. Well. Agent Curt Mega. I have heard so much about you, and now we finally meet face to face.
Face, huh? Like the one your uncle had before he blew it off?
Enough! I'm in charge here, Mega.
You're insane. And you're not so bright yourself working for this maniac.
We all have our reasons.
Don't get involved, love.
The chips are stacked in my favor. Get it? Because you started out the night with a lot of chips, and then you lost them. But now I have them all metaphorically.
Face the facts, fun Nazi. Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. That is, if history repeats itself, and it will. The Nazis are the most notorious villains of all time.
Villains, really?
Yes.
Villains. Mega, take a look at the state of Germany after 2 world wars. We are divided in half, forced to pay reparations. We're the ones being punished.
That was actually the reason the Nazi Party got into power in the first place, because after the First World War, Germany was also forced to pay reparations, and they didn't like that.
Yeah.
So they committed genocide.
Yeah, so the reason for the division, well, actually, there was other reasons behind the genocides, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, it all ended up connecting into one whole idea.
The Russians are the villains. And your Americans are even worse, yes.
I mean, I'm not saying America's great and all, but like...
The Nazis.
You're way worse.
Oh, I feel a song coming up.
Is this really happening right now?
I immediately know why people are saying this is a good song, but one you would not want to sing out loud.
Since the Second World War, it's like everybody's still so sore after what happened. But don't judge a book just on its look. The inside must be examined.
Yeah, the inside's terrible. The inside's terrible. That's the point.
Also, the Nazis were known for burning books as well.
Yeah.
Except for Grimm fairy tales, actually. Weirdly enough, they actually enforced having that in every household in Germany.
Sure, we've made some mistakes from small funds to great, but did everyone have to get so mad?
Of course, the majority of them ended with death, so...
My verdict. No one's perfect. Perhaps the Nazis aren't so bad.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh no.
Eins, zwei, drei. People say we got a bit lost with the whole Holocaust, but the Nazis are not so bad. What? They made such a fuss, but they don't know us. The Nazis are not so bad.
You know, just saying, I could imagine some of our American
Man, imagine getting money for this. But hey, if anyone wants to pitch in through Super Chat, then feel free.
You know, I just saying,
will not give us money for this.
Removing us from the partner program.
Yeah, but
Two
like,
knows the TinCanBros are Jewish. The guy playing Baron he's Jewish before anyone says anything. Well, yeah, we're not going to say like, oh yeah, they were trying to push something here. This is very obviously satirical. Again, like the producers,
No,
it's
but
meant to be like, this is clearly the villain of the movie, or not the movie, the play. So we're not supposed to take anything they say, at face value anyway. Obviously.
Listen, I wouldn't be surprised though if like some of our current American politicians would sing a song like this, because they're basically doing what they did, just pretending that they're not.
American politicians. How about we look at the actual modern day Nazis?
Yeah, but fun time, Anyway,
it depends on how they're portrayed, because bear in mind again, this character did literally just criticize the Americans themselves, so it depends on what the rest of the lyrics are, actually.
Of course, little does he know that give it a couple of years and the Americans will feed their exact ideology with weapons and ammunition. And men.
We already kind of do that.
I literally just said that we are doing that.
Yeah, I was like, we kind of want to do that.
Smile, we love to shout, Sieg Heil!
Oh my God.
No one understands. We've got style, we've got grace, we've got some master race.
What?
Nazis are not so
bad. This is what they used to say.
Nobody seemed to pout when they ate our sauerkraut. Still they turned around and tanked us.
I will say as well that this like tune actually weird enough reminds me of Noah remembers Ahmed from Twisted.
We did all we could do to eliminate the Jew. But nobody ever thanked us, so we never got the glory. And you rewrote the story, and I feel it from my beaner to my schnitzel. Once you get to know us, we're not so atrocious. Hey, Nazis are not so evil. In fact, the Nazis fear quite
They're
good.
very evil.
I'm sorry. hold on, did he just-
Evil.
Wait. Did he just rhyme schnitzel with evil? No,
Uh-huh.
they are evil. That is bad.
Henchmen!
I'm Hans.
I'm Heidi.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna point out we just had Gretel and Hans. That's close.
The first thing we decided that I'm upon was created by Nazis, the other fun.
It's unhealthy, all you're talking. The Nazis were very anti-smoking.
The father of rockets was a Nazi too.
I changed the world. What did you do? Volkswagen and Hugo Boss. Adidas and Puma.
So all of them are just reunited right now to torment this one spy. That says more than anything else in this song does.
Nazis aren't so bad, we're not so bad, we're not so...
What about genocide?
Everyone always brings up that point. That was one time over several years and many people, but whatever.
I was just a boy, I was filled with youth and joy. In the mountains
I
of
love
Germany,
that they're lit in red.
I felt
Yeah.
the Nazi fervor, all to be just like mein Führer.
Oh, I guess also saying, like, as a youth, he describes himself using the word youth. Bear in mind that under the Nazi Party, they actually did use, like, youth groups particularly. Actually, there's one for boys and one for girls, so that makes a lot of sense.
Spreading the peace and conformity. But now I'm all grown up, and it's all fucked up. Hitler's gone, and I'm oh so sad.
Oh yeah, I guess it's also a good point to point out that this character is probably more of a fanatic at this point than one who actually was, in the party at the time. He might have been in the youth group, like I said, but considering it was his uncle that Curt Mega had quarrels with in the past, I think it's more a case of like, I'm getting revenge right now, and I'm going to also parrot my family's beliefs rather than he actually did those things, it seems.
No.
But sir,
That makes sense too.
now it's in your hands.
If they wanted to make a sound music reference, they should have said "Shut your Von Trapp" at some point. Just saying.
The Nazis have a second chance.
You guys. See, Mega? The Nazis are not so bad. Let's dance.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
Here we go.
Wait a minute, hold on. I just realized something. A character with this particular accent that's also named Baron just reminds me of Riska Gak. Anyway.
I love how catchy the instrumental is.
Yeah, this is why people remember this song.
Oh my god. Ha 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 ha! Like a dance.
Imagine putting this on your IMDb.
Now, when I say Nazi, you say party. Nazi. Nazi. When I say Z.
Is he going to say that to the audience now? Is he going to make them say Heil in response to him?
Oh no!
Say Heil! Sieg! Sieg! Woo! This is a Nazi party, okay. Now
Oh
say
my
kiss
God.
me, and I'll be looking for the ones who don't obey.
Oh god!
Nazis are not so bad. Nazis are not so bad. Nazis are not so bad.
Nazis are not so... What the fuck is wrong with you people?
We've been victimized.
I will say one of my favorite things to do as an actor is torment the audience.
What a solid.
Like
what
they
a
think
solid
they're there
bit
to
this
sit
is.
down. Yeah, they think they're there to sit down informally, but yeah, like if the audience get involved in some way, then as far as I'm concerned, that's successful production right there. Also, it's worth you remembering that it reminds me of that one time that Tommy Innit did a live show, and he said that he had to clear the event. They had to clear the event because they would use the stage for the next day for a charity assembly or something. And then he just goes like, "Boo! We hate charity! We hate charity!" And then the audience starts chanting.
Oh no!
So yeah. Oh my goodness. They did a live concert music in April where they played the musical on a screen and sang the songs live, and they cut this bit out. Oh, okay. Well, if they did it on April 20th, they would have a reason to to do it. Anyway.
Hey, we're all right. The Nazis are not so bad. People say we're lame and call us names, but Nazis are not so bad. Nazis are not so bad. Nazis aren't so bad. They're not so bad. They're not so bad. We're not so bad. So did I convince you or what?
You didn't.
Zig.
Nice falsetto. Oh, it would have been really funny if, like, so they all did the full set as well, but they were all terrible at it. Anyway.
Man, what a good music.
Oh, look at look
so
at that!
chaotic.
Continue to act to part 8. Look how seductive that kind of is.
Well, it's just Joe Walker again, so of course it is. My goodness, mm-hmm. Forgot about the glitter in the pocket. Okay, gotta be careful with that on stage.
Pocket sand.
Okay, then there's that. Okay, this is the last one of Act 1, so you know,
the mid part of the musical is coming up.
Indeed, time to die.
This is all just some sort of sick, ludicrous joke, right?
Didn't you hear the audience chanting? I think it was quite clearly not a joke.
I mean, vaguely, we heard some of the audience chanting, not many.
I don't think
his
many
nuggets
people
a
will be
bit
okay with chanting that, even as a
I can
joke.
speak for myself, thank you very much.
Goodbye. You are going to I was about to say you're going to ascend, but no, you're not going to ascend. You're going to descend.
Long musical number short. I am rebuilding the Nazi Empire in a new nation.
What country would be stupid enough to let you goose-step your way
America?
across their borders and plant your Nazi flag?
Israel.
It's
Perhaps your
TinCanBros,
dear
also,
director, Cynthia Houston, can answer that.
Now, the prince of the new democratic republics of old... Oh, fuck it. He's an inexperienced, inbred, tumbo doofus, and all the great leaders feel the same way. That doesn't leave this room.
What?
Okay, so that was the call from earlier where she was calling Vice President Nixon.
Oh.
Now, it's worth pointing out that Nixon did eventually become president, and he was not the most popular of presidents.
That come from?
I was still arguing
A
he
little
isn't.
birdie told me.
Yeah,
Well,
Mr.
I mean,
Watergate.
no, but we've had... Yeah.
Birdie being an advanced network of information surveillance that we've been developing.
Boring!
You fucking asked.
Oh, the implication.
Now
Yeah.
that I am privy to the little secrets world leaders say behind each other's backs, I plan to use it to my advantage at the World Peace Gala in Geneva. Tomorrow night, the deadliest man will kidnap the idiot prince and hold him ransom with the added threat of blowing up their nation's capital with the bomb stolen by our dear Tatiana.
My God.
Oh, yes, but you see, the prince has Marco to defend him, unless he says woo down, in which case he's done.
Has come to his aid.
I
I will sweep in and offer them a helping hand. It is then that I will rise as their new Führer.
Sir. Don't
Sir,
forget
you
about your
you have
advanced-
an issue. For someone who talks about like like Aryan race stuff, you're not even Aryan. You're not
He
even
mentioned that one.
Aryan. What? You're all
I mean,
about
well,
you're talking
neither
about
was
that
his
kind of-
neither was his
Yeah.
uncle technically.
Yeah, but it's like, dang, like you talk about it like that, but like, you're not even Aryan. You're not even the kind of like thing you talk about. It's like you're not like, It's like, how do you? Like, you think it would be you? The least you could be is a narcissist and like say whatever you are is somehow the master race. You know,
She wasn't calling out, she was saying private just Curt and her assistant. Oh, the assistant. Well, we gotta see that character again. We gotta, you know?
the girl was poisoning. No, wait, she was poisoning herself. No, wait, I got it. Since she kept poisoning herself, she can't die by poisoning. So she's gonna try to kill herself, like how his uncle did. But it's gonna fail because she's been poisoning herself little by little.
Makes sense to me. I like that.
Yes. Even if we don't blow up the
Not a
capital,
good oracle yet.
we're going to build a new one. A castle. On a
The
special
oracle.
plot of land picked out by the deadliest man.
No one in the chat say anything
Very
about that, by the way.
versatile bit of soil it is. Perfect for rebuilding an empire, sir.
It's also a landscape rich in natural minerals like silic. Yes.
Oh God, you're gonna be another kill. Oh, why would you let that happen?
I mean, yeah, if he does it, that
Damn.
doesn't count as, like, you know, the total.
Counts as mine.
He does it for
I
the
guess he's
same
fine.
reason the Japanese
This
did during
guy
the
sure is
Vietnam
a powder
War.
keg, huh? Good thing he's working for me.
I knew I couldn't trust
No. You're not getting in her head this time, Mega.
Wait, when did you get in her head?
She's my girlfriend now.
No, I'm not.
I've had you under my thumb for this long.
I thought I was free
Heidi,
after this was
Werner,
over.
prepare my
Dude.
bedchamber.
Also, why would you get in
Tatiana?
bed with them of all people? Like, dang. If you get in bed
Prepares
with
a bomb
anyone,
for transport.
them of all people,
Mr.
though?
Deadliest Man.
No one likes
Please
them.
show our guest to his death. I shall await my cheeseburger in my bedchambers.
Cheeseburger, eh? Sounds awfully
cheesy.
There's those are the perks of.
Well, bacon and
I'm
cheeseburger
fairly
is probably
certain
more
burgers
American.
were also made in Germany, might I add.
In Hamburg,
Pretty sure we
probably.
nabbed that
if I-
from
if I'm
Germany.
guessing.
I mean, it's like a stereotypical American thing.
Pure Mega.
God, like
Well,
I
sure,
think
but
I
if
heard
it's
like
like-
somewhere like
and
when
you
the
get to eat it in
Japanese
bed.
think of Americans, they're like, oh yeah, hamburgers. Think of it like when Japanese default to America.
Well,
like,
sure,
Americans,
but like,
oh dang.
it's not like an us thing.
Yeah, but
I'm not sure
we're
we have any
stereotyped like
American
that.
food actually. Now that I think about it.
We have American food.
There
I
is very
think.
much, yes.
There is American food. We do actually have American
I can't name a single thing that's really American food.
because you live in America, so of course you wouldn't think of food as certain foods as technically American. God.
Every food I can think of was invented by someone else in another place, significantly before America even existed. Usually,
I mean, that might be the case for most foods, but yeah, like, again, across the entirety of American history, they've definitely invented something, if I can't pinpoint, like, what it was exactly. But I know that, yeah, as far as, like, the land of food innovation goes, I mean...
A big boy. I'm a big boy, okay? Goodbye.
We're the ones that invented it with nothing.
You sure know how to get into people's heads, Mega.
Do I?
Oh,
He isn't even good at it. What do you mean?
I ain't getting in here. I'm a steel trap of secrets that would blow
There's nothing
your
in there.
fucking mind. Well, we're not gonna just slip by with your cocky demeanor this time, I'll see to that. But before I chop you up into my carry-on luggage,
You want to hear a song, Albert?
I'm gonna torture the living shite out of you. I've been waiting for this moment for such a long time, and wouldn't you know it, you're finally
There's the
mine.
thumbnail.
If you're hurting, please show it, don't
Here it
be
is, yeah.
fried to cry.
I don't know. It's
And
coming
just
off
for
more
my
seductive than
enjoyment,
threatening,
you
if I'm
will
gonna be
suffer.
honest.
Suffer. Suffer.
I think in like modern day 2024, the lines have been very much blurred from some media people as far as like violence versus seduction. Unfortunately,
I'm gotta be honest. You like
well,
tie me to a
fortunately,
chair. You tie me to a chair. You like get up all on me. Talk about what you're gonna do to me. I don't know. That rings pretty seductive to me. I'm gonna be honest.
No, he's
Gonna
speaking.
be honest.
He's speaking in a very soothing tone, to be fair, and he's very close to his face.
You know.
Look, I too see Aiden's point. I'm just pointing out where it comes from. That's become more and more of a thing now.
Until you die. So sit back, relax.
Oh, I love
and
spinning chairs.
enjoy
I actually love spinning chairs. Just spinning around in spinning chairs is so fun.
I mean, it depends if you do it for like exceptionally long time. Although,
I love doing it for a long time. It makes it even funner to me.
I'm really hoping he pulls out a feather at some point, just to do that callback.
I've quite the evening planned. I've cleared up your schedule, nowhere else to go. Trust me, you're in good hands. I'm a master of torture. It gets me out
you're a master of
to
yelling.
show you the horror of staying
He could be a master of two things.
alive. I'll torture and poke you and bleed you dry. And just for my enjoyment, you will suffer, suffer,
Or you die.
suffer until you die.
Until you die, fine.
Sick bastard. Why don't you just kill me already?
Can't you see?
Well, that's not
How
fun.
much I enjoy this, I'd never avoid this, cause buddy, I'm a different breed. This is my calling, and though it's appalling, I love making people bleed.
It is. Oh, never mind.
As a spy, but I won't be a spy again.
You are a spy again.
At least I tried to fight till the end. But I can't deny that I'm gonna die.
Betrayed me, that bastard lied. That Nazi, he played me. I trusted him. Why?
This happens all
Also-
the time with the Bond girls as well, by the way. A lot of the time, they actually work for the enemy. That's why James has to, win them over in the first place. Sometimes he does it just by himself because he's James Bond, but in this case, they end up like being betrayed by them or like discarded as like a different asset or something. They end up, having to help James, usually dying in the process. Sometimes they'll like, survive to the end credits, never seen again. Depends.
Also, one thing, but what did he even promise you? Was it money?
Freedom, political asylum, shelter. I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
My enemy, do I let him die? I've got to think about my family, cause no one's looking out for me, no matter what. I guess we'll see if one's
I really hope she does like the Sergio like song as well, because she's also thinking about her family.
a spy, always a spy, forever, forever. Warm as hello to the coldest goodbye. Remember, never, skies never die.
It's time to die.
Spies are forever.
I will say this is an interesting historical parallel because it's the Russian and the German betraying each other.
I mean, okay, yeah.
It's time to die.
Right, because you had Hitler and Stalin.
I've been waiting so
I mean, I don't remember them ever being allied, actually.
damn long for this. It's not supposed to go like this, so this is
They were.
how the story ends.
you should kill him. You should kill him. Kill him. He's knocked out.
You don't understand.
You gotta shoot him. Shoot him in the head. Knock him out before he wakes up and tries to kill you later. Kill him now. He's knocked out on the floor. You have a gun!
I think you should kill him. I think you should kill him.
You have a weapon! Kill him! Hurry! You're gonna run out of time! God, he's gonna come back and try to kill you later. Oh my god. Do not
who
leave
knows?
him knocked
We're
down
still,
on
we're
the
still waiting for
floor.
the return of Owen at some point of revenge.
So let's get going.
No, wait.
Owen?
Wait, what if
Oh,
Owen...
speaking of Owen, because I think Owen rescued him in the first scene, and he said, "Let's get going," so that's why he's thinking that.
Spies are forever.
There you go.
Spies are forever.
He's getting up. He's getting up.
Oh! Who could have
Don't
saw
worry.
that coming?
Don't worry, bulletproof vest. He's learning.
But-
Remember that callback.
Yeah, I was about to say they showed off all the inventions earlier, including the bulletproof vest.
That wasn't one of the inventions they showed off. That was the scene earlier. But yes, they did show that. It's not a.
Listen, I just hate in stories when the heroes get the jump on a villain and knock them out, and then choose to run away while the villain's knocked out. Like it's like, the villain's gonna try to kill you later. Can you at least tie them up or kill them? Like do something. Like why are you just gonna leave them on the floor? That's a bad idea.
I will say most James Bond films, he doesn't actually do that. If he gets the chance to kill someone, he will. In fact, he actually gets called out for that in Quantum of Solace. But yeah,
Do not leave the villain on the floor. The villain will come back to kill you inevitably.
Yep. He's DMA. He's my baby girl. Well, he made the baby girl ever. Okay. Interesting. I mean, same actor as Umbridge.
Umbridge is baby girl.
That's
Alright, well,
Umbridge?
Umbridge.
That's
I said that earlier.
Umbridge?
Yes.
I
Yes,
said
that's
that
I had no
earlier.
idea that was
actor.
Umbridge.
He plays Umbridge.
That's crazy.
He played Umbridge.
They don't look similar
you know what?
at all.
Here's our thumbnail. Here's our thumbnail from a few.
Mama Umbridge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
that's why
Umbridge,
I put
yeah.
you in the thumbnail directly. Yeah.
We stand Umbridge in this household, and if you don't stand Umbridge, you
They
will
don't
die.
look similar.
What? Yeah, he was wearing a wig and makeup. Yeah. What?
I think surprisingly enough, Joe Walker as Umbridge and as DMA looks more similar than Joe Walker as Umbridge and Voldemort's actually. Surprisingly. But oh well. To dance again, but we shall dance another day. Because Act 1 has come to an end and we've been streaming for 2.5 hours, which is a relatively short time for us, but you know.
Yeah, and
let's
plus we had
rock
like
with
that
it.
10-minute video before like we actually watched the actual play, like the Kickstarter video. So you know.
Yeah,
watched
so we've
even
yeah.
more.
Different friends that skill does people, but your honor, he's baby girl. Hey, you know, I guess assassins are not so bad.
Oh my god. Assassins are bad.
Everyone is so nice. That is fair. I don't think I've ever like had any like serious arguments with anyone like remotely connected to like the Starkid fandom. Even our comments when they're like, you know, telling us like things we've gotten wrong or something, they're doing them in the most like polite way possible in a joking manner, which I do appreciate. I'm sure you do as well. So
Wait, we get comments? I haven't read the comments. Oh god.
Yes.
yes, Aiden, we
Yes,
get
we
comments. Of course we do. Remember how I said like in every
guys,
video, like,
wait.
oh, you know, thanks for like stuff to clarify in the comments, or you know, leave in the comments if we got anything wrong, stuff like that. People actually do that.
Oh, I didn't know people do
Well,
that.
shoot,
dang.
Jacob. Why do we even clarify if it's you or me talking? It can only be you or me talking. As it turns out, no one else is looking.
Hey, it's not my fault.
Guys, if you get a response in the comments, guess who it is? It's one of the two. It's one of us. It's one of us.
You know what? I'm gonna start responding to the comments to spite you now.
It's the
Yeah,
butter
please
duo,
do.
actually.
This is coming less and less of a bunch by the day.
What? I am here during most streams.
You
and
are,
projects
you are,
a
yes.
little
You're here
bit.
for more streams than I am actually, because you've been into more of the Remedy ones than I have.
Yeah. I tend to try to come around, unlike
Yeah.
Shorty. Shorty should come around. Where's Shorty?
I will say
Ah!
both of you missed the majority of American Nightmare. I did finish the game yesterday.
Nice.
I saw
Wait,
the title.
are we done with Alan Wake now? What are we doing for Alan Wake now?
Well, the Remedy series still continues.
Again, this isn't the this. I don't know how many times I have to say this. This is not the Alan Wake binge. This is the Remedy binge. It's the Remedy
That's what I
Connected
said.
Universe,
What?
not the Alan Wake universe.
Oh, okay. What's it? Okay, what's
Yeah,
next?
but
in
Aiden's
the,
like, oh,
the,
what are we
the
doing for
Remedy
Alan Wake
saga?
now? Nothing. We're going on to this House of Dreams. It's an ARG.
Oh.
All right.
Wait, how are we gonna stream an ARG?
Oh,
How do we stream an
Solving the
ARG
puzzle.
exactly?
Yes, exactly. Completing the puzzles and following the sequences and such. Yeah. Assuming all the links
or at
still
the
work.
very least, if you can't solve the puzzles, at the very least, go and see what the puzzles were and experience the story that way. Which I'm sure there's
Yeah.
archives and stuff on the wiki.
Depending on the live audience you might have, some people might be able to like help you out with that. Offer some suggestions too. They
I
will play the
don't
game as
think
well.
we have an active enough live
True.
audience for that.
Well, active audience that is currently watching us right now, if you're interested in ARGs and or the Remedy series, then check out the stuff that BB streams on Wednesdays. And Aiden and I may or may not be
2
there.
p.m.
It depends.
CST, baby.
Apparently, Prism has sent some memes, so I'm gonna reopen Discord and get that sorted while we go over our pros and cons for Act 1.
I like it. The spy stuff's kind of cool. I mean, yeah, spy stuff. Honestly, I like it. I like it. I will say I like this more than Me and My Dick, and I like this more than both Harry Potter musicals so far.
I think I like this more than any of the other.
I mean, the
Starkid
one
stuff we
thing the Harry Potter musicals have above this is Umbridge, but nothing can top Umbridge in my heart.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I would say it's better. Is this better than any of the Hatchetfield stuff? No,
I was going to
not
ask
really.
that actually.
But nothing could top Hatchetfield for me, just because I love like the darker material in general. I just have the personal preference.
To me, this tops
I
Nightmare
don't know.
Time,
This is
but
some
not
pretty
the
dark
trilogy.
material as well.
No, Nightmare Time is better. I love Nightmare Time. Production quality, this is way better than Nightmare Time, but like I just love Nightmare Time.
Yeah,
It's so great.
BB also raised a good point here. This has some very dark material as well.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the kind of darkness.
I think the difference is that this doesn't take the dark
It is
material
Nazis.
seriously because, yeah. So
Well,
like,
yeah.
Nightmare Time and the Hatchetfield stuff as a whole, it balances comedy and drama. This one, much like most of the other stuff we've seen for Starkid, leans much more heavily into the comedy side of things, which is why we have scenes of Nazis in a chorus line. Just it sets the tone. It's a different tone.
Nazis are
The
not.
themes are the same, but the way they're presented, yes. See, there we go. Exactly. Right.
Plus, it's mostly a spy parody in general, or a spy genre parody.
Yeah. But for me, the tongue-in-cheek satire nature of this stuff actually, most of the time, I tend to prefer over the way that Nightmare Time does it. Again, the Hatchetfield trilogy, that's a whole other ballpark of things.
Wait, the drama is coming. What do you mean the drama is coming?
This is only Act 1, Aiden. They're not going to do
still
it.
haven't.
They're going to
in the story, I thought they were talking about drama in the real world. Like there's some real world drama associated with this play. I'm like, wait, what drama?
Or we were talking about, or maybe like they may have thought like, oh, we were, because they disagree with each other. Like, oh no, the drama's going to emerge. We do this all the time, by the way. I mean, we are reviewers after all.
I'm gonna strangle Jacob.
Yeah, I mean, we still haven't seen the inevitable reappearance of Mega's best friend who supposedly died in Act 1, except he definitely didn't.
Oh no, he's
Oh.
definitely alive somewhere. He's gonna end up.
Oh yeah,
being the main
speaking of
antagonist.
him, here's our first meme, by the way. That's
But everyone's predicting Owen's death. Chat also trying to spoil it. The chat. No.
yeah, which by the way, you show more restraint than the chat on Gacha review. And then we have this one as well, which yeah, we goes to watch a musical. Yeah, we did. We
Okay, you guys are not the only one. I
Next week
also
we'll
really
continue.
wanted to watch this one.
All right. I mean, I too was curious about TinCanBros the longest time. By the way, also I will mention we skipped a lot of stuff on the TinCanBros channel before this point. I kind of thought that you lot would want to watch the.
I mean, yeah,
by you lot I mean the chat basically. You lot want us to see the musical particularly, even though there's like other video sketches that I skipped an entire back catalog, which I think we will watch at some point.
We'll cover them eventually, but
Yeah,
I mean,
after
close
the
enough
Spies Are
to start.
Forever, after Act 2. We're not gonna like make you wait a week unless one of us is in here.
Musicals are close enough to the Starkid musical, so it's like, you know what? In the same vein, we'll stretch out later or reach out. But although when are we gonna head after? Are we gonna leave TinCanBros after this play and then go back to the Starkid stuff and then go to TinCanBros and do like a back and forth thing? Like,
I think so because we already left enough of a gap between last Nightmare Time and now, based on like all the stuff we covered in the weeks in between. So yeah, we probably should finish up Nightmare Time in some sort of rotation. However, next week I think we should do Act 2 because
well, I definitely want to finish this play first, and then we could probably go back to Starkid and then maybe visit TinCanBros again.
Sergio Nation Rise.
I don't get the reference, but yes.
Sergio was the character before
Abby
that was the one who like
has
had the baked goods and the bomb selling.
Ah, fair enough. Yes.
Abby has too many women on her plate.
I mean, but
Too many
Sergio's a
women.
woman.
What?
He was going on a date with one. Yeah,
I'm not
Sergio wasn't a
mentioning
woman.
that one. I mean the message right. No, I mean the message right before that.
Oh, I got very distracted by the songs and the song side, Dr. Camille and the Mechanisms, and Starkid songs I
No,
found
Abby's
because of
message
Starkid
before
reviews.
that.
Yeah, got on my plate, guys. That is a quote from Sergio. That's what he says in his song.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is also, again, that's what I said right after Sorry I'm Late, guys, got on my plate, guys. That's what's being referenced here.
We love references.
Let's read the review because I have my exam next Friday. Well, this will
Good
be
news. This is
a
Thursday.
good.
Well,
yeah, this
good
will
thing
be
it's
a good,
Thursday.
a good, I guess, like treat
Background
you
noise
guys
while
enough
you study.
in order to. I was gonna say like, I don't know, hopefully you'll start to like revise what you need to do by that point, and then this will help you diffuse the tension. Or you save yourself a VOD until after the exam, and you only have 1 day extra. So
Also, if anyone
But yeah,
does, because
I
I
think-
mentioned it earlier, and I do want to mention the specific performance of it before it closed. An Iliad theater performance by the Evergreen State College production. You can find on YouTube.
Oh right, yeah, the thing you mentioned earlier. Okay, next week I've done 3 exams, and we'll have a week break to my next exam, so I can. Oh my goodness. Everyone's but exam season looms, I suppose. Well, hopefully we'll be able to help some of you get through that.
Yeah.
So I forgot to say, my pros and cons.
our-
Nothing I mentioned. Yeah, lyrically, I like the way that, especially like the early songs. Some of the later songs, I think, like they're more in line with what we expect from like other musicals that we've seen so far. But the ones at the beginning, yeah, they are like they're the tightness of their rhyme schemes, particularly, I feel like really elevated them. But yeah, not to say the other songs were bad or anything, but I think that's the only thing I've had to add on top of everything else. And of course, as a fan of James Bond, second generation fan of James Bond, in fact, I'm named after one of the actors, for crying out loud. So yeah, so that's I appreciate seeing all of that and a few other additions on top of that. So it's not just James Bond. So yes, it does lean more into the genre of that, but obviously James Bond comes to the forefront because even the other spy films were satirizing or taking elements from James Bond particularly. So it was going to happen regardless. But yeah, love to see that. Okay. Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then 1st of June. Okay. Oh, right. You'll talk about your exams. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah, our exams are already finished. Our college exams happened about a week or two ago. And then our high school exams, we already finished, but our actual exam days haven't come, so I get to just skip school those days.
Oh, fun.
Because we already finished our exams.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, then. Well, I guess time to go.
Caca.
Okay, yeah, but what are all of your thoughts? There's no means of liking or disliking and leaving your comments, which we will read, of stuff you might have missed out.
I didn't like.
add.
I'm not used to people actually commenting on streams. If I'm honest, like I'm used to people commenting on edited videos, but like I'm not used to.
They
people actually
comment on
commenting
everything.
Okay, well, I tell you what, the way that we see the comments is that usually we'll like occasionally log in onto our the Butter Bunch Google account, and that's how you see those notifications rather than the ones you see on your main channel. That's a good way to check them out. But anyway, leave those comments, like I said, and we'll see you all soon enough in another Butter Bunch video.